Hey people, this is Aram. My pronouns are he, him, and welcome to Rise of the Demigods.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Wilkes. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I play Astrid Elvea, the demigoddess of constellations and wild elf ranger rogue.
Hi, my name is Arvi. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Janice de Castiel, the demigod of secrets and Aasimar Bard.
Hey Yakety Pack, it's me, Nikki C, coming at you with my intro. I played Barb, the human monk, demigod of bones, the only human monk in the world. Said that before and I'm saying it again. Their pronouns are they and them, and so are mine. What up?
Hey, my name is Joey, and I play Theodore Zildaya, the demigod of diamonds, and mine and his pronouns are he and him. Welcome to Rise of the Demigods.
Slugs, can you have your spiders just... we need you here at the airship. So maybe you can be in charge of intel and just making sure there's nothing that approaches the ship using your spiders. And
I can do that.
And Stacy can take the lead.
Yes. I'm in charge.
I am here for you, Slugs.
I'm in charge. Like walk around the ship and like, I'm in charge while everyone's away. I'm in charge. They said I was in charge. I'm in charge. Stacy's my lieutenant.
Hello, Slugs. I am Lieutenant Stacy here.
Excellent, Stacy. I would like you. You need to spy on everyone and make sure they don't turn against me. That's what happens when you're in charge.
I will make sure there was no coups,
Excellent.
Slugs.
Excellent. I want this place on lockdown, Stacy. Lockdown.
I will be a tyrant.
Stacy runs everything with an iron fist.
No,
8 of them.
No Mercy Stacy is my nickname.
Perfect.
Can I pull Rock off to the side for a second?
Oh, yeah.
You get one
Make
scene,
out.
Theodore, then I'm
I
finding
don't
out what
get any
this.
scenes. Can I have a scene?
Yes, but you choose a weird time to have a scene. Okay, we've been spending
No, we're planning.
10 episodes to get to this.
We're planning. We're planning.
Yeah, we're planning.
So-
I still have a lot of mistrust.
Varrock
right
is
now.
just outside the ship, and he's just got this giant, hammer, basically. and He's nailing
Yeah,
this
he's
post
sweaty,
down.
hot,
Yeah.
whatever, glistening.
And he's got to
Fine.
like really.
I get it.
He's got to really hammer it home because he's basically hammering it into like this brittle, a glass rock. So he's got to carefully hammer out a hole in it and get it down. It's a little bit harder than it would be with soil, but he's able to do it. And as you walk up, he just kind of puts the hammer down, wipes off his sweaty, glistening forehead.
I offer him a cup of ice cold lemonade.
Which he drinks, and it like the
Valora
edge of
made
his
it.
mouth, it spills
dumb
down
scene.
onto
This isn't the
his
scene that I
bare
want
chest.
around.
Yeah, his nipples are hard and
You
glistening.
never get to
He's
see
nude.
you.
He's fully nude again.
Why do I play?
Are they
Dungeons
rock hard?
I can only hammer in the nude.
In the
in the
nude, I have 2 hammers.
Oh
stupid,
my
stupid,
God,
stupid.
that would hurt.
This
I
is why
feel
I
like
said, why do you want a scene?
No, he can use that little thing where he can make his skin hard as stone.
No. Hey, Varrock.
we gotta go. Okay, come back in.
Hey, Nikki,
Come
will you
back
play
in.
Varrock for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Theodore, what's up?
Hey, Varrock, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what? Anything.
I would die for you.
Zali still makes me really nervous. Can you just watch Ren? Like,
Go beef mattress mode. That was a really good plan that Barb had.
Yeah.
They're so smart.
I mean, that's a word for Barb. Yeah, sure.
Theodore, do you not like Barb? They've done so much for you. They really seem like they've been a structure for you to rely on the entire campaign.
I don't know you like that, Varrock. So can you just watch Ren? And make sure that he's okay.
I will watch Ren for sure.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Of course. Hey, knuckle punch me, bro. Nice. I won't wash these knuckles for 6 years. Anyway,
Scene's over, and okay, so we're going down.
All right, so as Varrock finishes up and is going back into the airship and passes Barb, they're like, well, I said all those things you told me to say. I talked about you a lot, and you said that would bring us closer.
Yeah,
but
what was his reaction?
I think good.
Yes,
I think it was good. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Kind of neutral, I'd say. Yeah.
I just feel like he needs to hear from other people that I'm there for him. You know?
All right. I'll make sure I tell everyone.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Barb.
Yeah. Here's the $20.
I fucking love that. I love that so much.
All right. So you guys have roped off the ship. Who is staying to guard the ship?
Not me.
NPCs.
Everyone
NPCs.
but
Yeah.
us.
Okay. What NPCs do we want to take, and then everybody else will just
We
stay
take
in the
no
ship?
NPCs.
I thought we wanted Kree in case
don't.
we need to fly.
We're landed.
But we're on top
We
of a
are
thing
like
that's like
a
really
bajillion
high
feet
up.
high.
In case we.
Yeah, we should take Cree.
And also, I know you hate her, but Ballora might be useful because she has to. She comes in handy all the time.
She can probably make a rope out of a potion. Right, Aram?
She
I mean,
could
health
make
potions as well.
A rope of a potion? Oh, hell yeah.
Well, like,
She could
isn't it-
absolutely make a rope
Why
out of a
don't you just
potion.
make one right now? Hey,
Yeah. Are any of
Cree,
our
cast Featherfall. We're gonna jump down. Ballora, start making a long ass rope and we'll climb back.
Are
up.
any of our? We don't have like a healer, right? In the NPC pool, we don't have like a healer at all. Other than
Shannon.
Ballora,
do we
really.
have a am the am I the
I
only
don't
one that
think
casts
there are
cure?
I think-
any clerics.
I mean, no, but even just like the
we have
only
a
person that could-
paladin.
We do.
Nobody wants that magic.
oh, you do
girl.
the paladin, yeah.
But like the only person that could heal would be like Ballora with the potion, right? Really?
Basically.
And
yeah.
me.
I
And
already
you.
have some health potions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like 2 of them.
Also, it's like 500 to 600 feet down off this thing, so it's like a long rope.
Yeah.
Featherfall then?
Featherfall.
Sounds like Featherfall it is.
Yeah,
Featherfall.
Featherfall.
How
So we
long
do
does
need, we
Featherfall
do
last?
need at least Cree. I can look it up, or you
I
have
don't
it,
have it.
RV.
I'm just wondering if you have to like jump and fall for a while and then cast it.
I
Does
think
it
it.
last
I think
long
it
enough for you to
literally
get to the
lasts
ground?
until you land, right?
Oh.
I think you have to touch ground for it to end. Maybe. Someone's gonna yell at me on the internet.
That
I
doesn't
don't
make
know.
sense.
I truly think that might be what it is.
Yeah. So basically, you would all go to the end. Cree would cast Featherfall. You'd all jump off the top and fall. And I guess you could send to Cree later if you needed Cree to come and pick you all up.
Yeah, or just have Janice go back up,
Yeah, that makes sense.
take somebody. up
I
and
got
come
it.
back
A
down.
falling creature's
Yeah.
rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. It takes no falling damage and can land on its feet, and the spell ends for that creature.
What's the duration?
1 minute.
Okay, so
So
you
we
can
need a
fall a
dive
total
ball.
of 600 feet. Because 6 seconds per round,
Yeah.
10 times, 600. So you could fall 600 feet.
Sure.
Yes.
So yeah, you could. This is just
Just
tall enough. Yeah. You basically have to run off and leap, and as you leap, Cree has to cast the
it,
spell.
we can
Well,
get a
don't
little-
do
Yeah.
a vertical height increase too much.
right.
when you
just
leap.
fly upwards.
And in fact, just run off. Don't even jump.
right.
Just fall in.
Yeah, just fall.
yeah. If you don't actually, Cree's like trust fall, and then has to
Yeah,
cast it.
yeah,
You just
we
all
all
just
stay
fall.
in
I'm gonna
Perfect.
only cast it on 3 of you and figure out who the fourth is.
God. All right, let's do it.
All right, Cree does it, and
Okay,
we're falling.
so we're just gonna leave all the NPCs back. We're just gonna go down as the pack.
yeah.
I also
Okay.
can't believe
Yeah.
you're jumping 600 feet off.
Yeah, you guys look at it is tall.
Can Lu- can
I'm
Luna
in a
come?
state of manic
5. You can do
craze
5
for
people.
where
Yeah, can Luna?
this
If Luna can
compass
come, I'd like
is
to
Luna
bring
should
her.
come.
Okay, Luna like
She's
looks.
my like. She's the other build of my character.
Yeah, Luna looks over the edge and is.
And yeah, do you want me?
Wait, why don't we just ride Luna down?
She can't
Featherfall
ride down
Luna.
vertical surfaces.
She looks at you like, like really, like.
It'll be okay, darling. What can I do to help?
If Luna could look at you and say, "Make it less tall," that's what she would have said. What she would have said.
I can't do that, but I can hold on to you. I can thunder blanket Astrid. I climb on top of her and I wrap. It's like, do you want me to cover your eyes while we go down? Okay. I'll just hold on to her neck and I'll hold on and I squeeze really tight.
Luna licks you a couple times.
I love you.
Before
We're
I
gonna be
go,
okay.
I'm gonna get the compass.
All right.
Yeah,
Pop it
good
off.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm also gonna grab my bone, obviously.
Okay.
Roll. I would like you to roll your divinity as soon as you grab your bone.
Yeah, something's going up. There's something fishy here, gang.
We're around a lot of bones.
I know.
This is like your
This
shit.
is your element. This is your lair action.
Little family reunion for my femur. We're
Wait,
all one
wait,
giant
wait, suck.
skeleton. I know.
What if
No, I mean, like, think about it. The femur is like half the leg, right? And the femur is
But
what?
what
like
if-
5 or 6? We'll
would
burn
you
this
have
before we get to it.
Sephor's femur? Like, what if like his leg got broken while he was here? I don't know.
This is my 3rd one in a row.
Really, get
Oh
those
my
dice
God.
out. Get them
Yep.
out.
I
Yep.
know,
Dice
right?
prison.
Reset.
Plus what? Plus Constitution. That's gonna be like 5.
5.
Something
Okay.
like it.
Plus your
So you grab.
I
your-
reach for
proficiency.
the femur
You
and I
grab it.
miss.
No, you grab it and you instantly collapse to the ground.
Heavy
so
femur.
Barb just grabs the femur. Does anyone else? Did you run back into your room?
yeah, we're
Right, so that's
I
where
was
your femur
outside
was.
with
I don't
my,
think anyone is.
So no one's in there
No
with
one's
you.
with them.
Barb, no.
Okay. So you run back into your room, grab your femur, pass out.
Night,
and
night.
You have a vision.
Caitlin's like, hey,
So
you came.
So
Yeah.
I didn't actually give you guys that compass. I hope you're not following.
That was supposed to go to the other group. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, you know the other people.
So
The
you
18.
wake up
Well, that was easy. All right, I go back out.
Okay.
Problem solved.
All right, so you run back out and no one's there.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
Wait, so does it feel like I went to sleep and woke up, or did I more so like blink and then I was on the ground?
It feels like you passed out for a second and got back up. Like in your head, it feels like you weren't even really asleep. You just maybe like kind of black out for a second and pull yourself back off the floor. But no one's there. Obviously, everything feels exactly like it should, except you're alone.
My iron deficiency is really kicking in.
Yes.
My doctor mom told me I had anemia before.
I need oyster crackers.
I knew I should have been. Okay. So I'd run out to the plateau and no one's there.
Yeah.
And no one's at the ship.
No one's in the ship. The ship is silent. Everything's turned off.
I look at the bone.
Yeah.
I knock on it.
It sounds strangely hollow, and the sound reverberates and then kind of like shakes and hums in your hand. And then you hear a rising hum all around you, a rattling and a humming of all the bones all around this tower, rattling and humming against each other.
Okay, maybe it's like a clap on, clap off thing. I'll try to knock on it again.
Okay, you knock on it again, and the bones rumble again, and then they start to move. And you can hear them sliding against each other, piling on top of each other, and as you're watching, it reforms a view of this battle, of this huge god, so just formed of bone, and flames around them formed of bone, and a couple people around them who are also fighting, that are smaller creatures, but also with their own power, and then many smaller creatures on the other side, and then like this huge battle is going on before you, which must have been the gods world that happened here.
So my femur is a remote control.
It's connected somehow.
I pressed play on a TV screen of bones.
Basically, that's what it'd be. I mean, like, at least it's connected to these bones and to this and to this area.
Are the bones? Do I see them like reshape into other things?
As like, some will fall and then become the ground again, and while others rise up and that kind of thing. Yes,
so
absolutely.
The bones are like floating.
They feel like it. Yeah, I mean they're just piled thick, so it forms like a floor, and other bones can like pull out of it, almost like a sea of bones.
So weird. I can make bones float, huh?
They don't float. They're piled on top of each other. They're physically attached to the ground. Not a single bone
Not a
floats.
single bone
No,
floats.
not a
That's weird.
single one.
No floating bone to be found here.
None whatsoever.
Okay. Honestly, I look at it, just kind of plant my femur down and stare at it. Honestly, just a bit unmoved, and just wait for it to be over.
Roll perception and/or investigation, whichever is highest for you.
That's perception. 24.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So you're watching this battle for a while, placidly, apparently. Yeah. And at some point, one smaller figure catches your eye because the bones are black.
Okay. That's weird.
That's the only thing different about the entire event. And then eventually the battle rages for a while, and then the sun is blocked out above you. And as you turn to look, there's a ball of bones that is falling towards this central area and then just crashes down upon it and obliterates everything. And you wake up.
Oh, God.
How long were they gone? Like, we were like, Barb was like, I'm going to go grab my bone.
Yeah. Seriously.
How long how long were we outside?
Barb's now been gone about 10 minutes.
Oh, we would have totally gone to check on them.
After like 2 minutes.
Okay, so you run inside and you find Barb lying on the floor.
We gotta go.
Yeah, I'm going to run over to them and check their pulse.
Yeah.
Are they okay?
Yeah,
they're breathing shallowly, but they're awake.
I'm going to try to...
Sorry, but I'm out cold.
They're out.
I'm going to basically... I mean, I assume that they're not going to wake until... But, like, I will be trying to wake them if I have to CPR, or I have to just sort of shake...
So you're shaking.
Like, I'm not, like, violent, but I'm trying to be gentle, but, like, make sure they're alive and awake and able to wake.
So it's, like, gentle for a while, and you're shaking them, and they're obviously not awake, and you maybe go for, like, one slightly harder, a slap. You wake up just as the slap is coming and then get cracked across the face.
I did not say I did that. Rob, I literally just said, I'm going to be gentle.
Take control of Astrid there for a second.
We could just do like a little sternum rub. Like,
Yeah, I was literally
pretty
like, I'm going to
painful.
be gentle. And Rob's like, so you punched them in the chest.
Okay,
Great.
fair. So you
Yeah, no, I'm
you
gonna-
wake up to being gently shook,
Yeah.
as if you were a baby.
Maybe Luna like licking. Maybe Luna like,
Rom, that explains a lot about you.
he's shaking babies.
Gently.
Fucking
Shaking
hell.
babies.
Gently.
Yeah, you probably
don't
if you
shake
if you
babies
wake up to
hard.
something like jarring, maybe it's like a Luna tongue, like on your like going
That's
in your
perfect.
eye.
Yeah.
That's
Like we're
perfect.
trying to
less
get you out.
violent
Yeah.
to our friend.
Are you alive? What's wrong?
Yeah. Does anyone have like a carton of apple juice or something? I think my blood sugar's low.
I mean, Balorum.
Laura like
Donuts.
pours 2 bottles into each other and boom.
Apple juice.
Yeah.
Donut flavored apple juice.
It's really sweet apple juice. Yeah.
Are you okay? What happened?
I passed out for a hot second.
Do we need to wait before we go down?
No, I'm fine. Oh god, I'm gonna be so pissed if someone did this to me, but I think someone did.
Do I recognize, like, because I've had plenty of visions
Yeah.
every other day. Do I recognize, like, there's something that maybe Barb might have experienced?
Nothing that you've
out.
seen. I mean, the place you're in that dark realm you were in was frightening, but it wasn't like this with all these bones and
I'm not
and
talking
things of
about
bones.
whether or not I noticed the vision. I'm talking about the outward signs that Barb might be displaying that maybe that they may have seen, had a vision or something.
Roll
It's like having a
what
seizure.
am I trying to say?
Kind of, there's like that
Not-
aura.
not perception.
Yeah.
What is
like there people maybe are
Investigation?
roll
There's also a
no
menace
insight.
dilated or
Insight.
Yeah, that, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
And as
That's-
Janice is
that's
looking,
the story.
Astrid's gonna say to Tito, did they look okay? Did they look normal with your goggles?
Yeah, do your little cat scan on me.
Did they look okay?
18.
Yes, they look okay. And yeah, it's like that strange kind of disconnected, pale. Yeah.
But I lean in. Barb, did something happen?
Yeah, no, I saw shit. Yeah. Sorry.
What did you see?
In a shocking turn of events, I think the bones around here are really giving me the rub.
Will you be okay to go down there?
if you feel you're gonna compromise the mission, you can stay up here and protect.
No, I so want to go. I am so sick of this bullshit, please. And I swear, I bet someone did this to me, and I want to find out who is sending me these little
I mean,
MP4s.
What did you see?
Caitlin gave the compass to you,
Yeah, exactly.
so maybe this is yours, your
yeah.
place.
Janice, I saw bones. Oh, the bones all got up. It's like they were floating. And the battle that Theodore you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming I saw that.
Wow.
Yeah, and then a big pile of bones came and killed everyone. A really overused motif. I don't know who is designing these visions, but they need to read some books. Can we go? I'm sick of this shit. I want to. Ooh, I'm gonna break a lot. Can we go?
I mean, that makes sense, right? This place has a lot of. Would you think it had a lot of residual energy from what happened?
Yeah.
It's possible, especially if it involved gods.
Were the bones just bodies, or were they? Was it Sephora? Were they people? Or
They formed the shape of people. I'm assuming, the bones that belong to the same thing went to that thing again and all that shit. Again, it was not surprising. I'm sure I'm going to feel some great things down there, but I just would really like to get it over with. Kree? Where's Kree?
Oh, Kree is still flying outside the ship, right?
No.
Oh no.
No,
He
Kree's
landed and
back.
came
He's
back
back.
in.
yeah, he came back in
Oh.
with me, but I mean, he might not be in the room. We're like in the room with Barb.
He's like down the hallway. Oh, hey.
I find Kree. I stick out my hand for like a handshake.
Oh, hey.
Fall thing.
Oh, you want to go? We have to go to the edge.
Yeah,
So
let's go.
so Kree comes outside the ship and walks with you all. It's a decent walk to the edge, like a 10-minute walk, because you guys landed in the middle. So you guys walk to the edge, and you guys look over, and it's a long drop down. Yeah.
I climb on Luna and I say, Bob, if you need anything, if we need to leave, just say so.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
more important right now than just whatever's down there.
I guess. Can we just do it?
All right.
I'll thunder blanket Luna, and I'm ready to go.
Okay, everyone get to the edge.
Move up to the edge.
Luna moves up to the edge.
Okay. Okay. But then looks back.
I've got you,
and
darling.
Luna gets a
I'll squeeze
little
her.
bit of courage because you're there, and Luna wants to look brave in
We're
front
gonna
of you.
be okay.
And gets up to the edge.
I
and
believe in you, darling. I can give her a big hug. I close my eyes.
Right, exactly. All right. Okay. On my mark. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jump.
Everyone goes. All right.
Leap
And
fall.
Freeze frame.
as you are leaping in the air, Kree waves one of their wings over the edge of the rock, and you all feel a tingling and then a lightness about you, and you feel your stomach lurch, and you begin to fall very quickly, and then you're now just falling slowly. A little bit down. You have a pole, and you've aimed for a golden ring, and you've gotten it, but you get a crap note. So you're all falling down towards the bones right now. It'll be a minute before you hit the ground.
I want to pull out the compass,
Okay.
see where it's pointing.
It's still spinning around. Yeah.
Okay, pretty
we-
shitty compass.
Do we see the rock? The
It's
creature?
pretty far
So
away,
it's-
right?
Anywhere?
the rock bird. No, that's for. I mean,
Far.
you got, and especially now that you've begun to fall, you're now beyond the edge of the crater. So you're just looking up to the edge of it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I look around? Does there seem to be like any sort of danger? Like periscope a little more?
Sure. Would like
Or
you to roll
telescope?
perception.
This isn't something that Astrid would know.
17.
This is more Mackenzie curious. So like they were looking out on the sea of bones that are here currently.
Yes.
And saw the black skeleton.
They saw a single black skeleton fighting alongside.
Is that like in the pile of bones somewhere? Are there black bones somewhere?
Roll.
I mean, I wouldn't know to look for that. I'm just Mackenzie's curious.
Yeah,
Sure.
No idea.
You
No,
guys
no,
have-
I wouldn't. I'm not asking for Astrid's knowledge. I'm
As-
just curious.
Are the
Without-
bones charred? Like,
all
are
these
they-
bones are normal bones, like kind of like a yellowish ivory.
Okay.
You know, because they've been out for a while, right? 17-year-old. You're looking around, and you do spot a single black bone sticking up out of the
Oh,
pile.
the
from
question was
beneath
That was
answered.
easy.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Barb. Look over there. Is there any divine energy coming from it?
Yes.
Oh, so then it's
Well,
really bright.
There's
then.
divine energy coming from everything around you. However, that one single bone is glowing brighter than the surrounding energy around it.
Barb, this kind of looks a bit like your energy. And I like kind of direct you as we're.
Oh yeah, because
still
you can
falling.
see their ribs, their spine, their spine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can see their spine.
Which is the same.
My energy in the sense that they're also bones.
In the sense that there's your bone specifically,
I don't know what you mean.
like your bone.
What about it?
It's
If
black.
Theodore's pointing, I see the black bone.
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah, yeah.
differently colored, Bob. I opened my eyes after I had them
but
shut.
but yeah, Barb, do you know?
Barb wouldn't know. No.
Luna is just like running, like they're being held above water,
Yeah.
just constantly running.
So is your spine?
Nikki out of character says that Barb's spine is black, but Barb
Okay,
wouldn't know that.
but Barb didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Barb, your bone, your back, it looks just like that. And I point to the black bone.
It does? Does it? Because I don't look at, I'm not just like looking inside myself that often. In fact, I've tried my best to not do it.
Mood,
yeah, right.
honestly.
So you mean it's the same color, or
Yeah. I've never seen anything like it. I assume it's related to your divinity or maybe to your godparent.
I mean, we're in a pile of bones. It's
You just see
little-
like the color of people's aura, right?
No, sometimes it manifests into something a little more physical. Like Zali's covered in armor and weaponry.
Okay, I'm gonna
Which you can do.
like try to like I reach to Janice and I like use him to like push around a little bit while floating. And
Trying to look at your back.
yeah, well no, I pull up my crop top just
Sure.
like so my back is showing.
Sure.
And I'm gonna be like, okay, well, hold on, let me try. And I like try to enlarge my spine in the same way that I enlarge.
You want to come out through your skin.
Yeah, in the same way that I
Yeah.
know how to do it with
Oh.
my hands.
Totally.
Fucking
And
gross.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Jesus.
ow, fuck,
Yeah.
Barb.
So
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh
but
my god,
does
that's
it?
the
So
sound.
the
Oh my
muscles
God.
on your back flex and then rip open
Oh
as
my-
your
I'm
spine
zooming
bursts
in.
out.
Close, I close my eyes again, and I'm like, Luna, close your eyes.
Yeah, there's this sickening ripping of like wet bone as
my
your
God.
spine exposes
This is
itself,
so
and it is
nasty.
obsidian
Okay, well,
black.
I
all the way
wasn't looking
down.
to cut my back in half to open it like a sandwich. I was more thinking like,
No,
I-
it's
open
no,
face.
Split your hand
really
open
not-
to let your
yeah.
hand
no,
bones
yeah,
go
but
walk
this
out.
is
It's not
different.
so much like a sandwich as it is opening like a flower. Like that's what your back does.
Blooming.
more poetic. If it's a
Blooming.
I
flower.
told you guys that I've actually seen this. Someone I dated once sent me a picture of their open spine from back
Oh,
surgery.
okay.
Wow.
Gross, gross, gross,
Oh,
gross.
man.
Were you turned on?
No.
What?
I think I'm this
the
person.
fuck? Aram's like, yeah,
So
let me know.
what-
Let me know. Tell me. Are you turned
Yeah,
on?
and
do
so,
I
so
see?
I'm turned around. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christmas. What does it look
Okay,
like?
let me. What does it look like?
It looks like a coal black spine.
It's a black spine.
It's
Barb.
black.
It's black. And
Why?
it's. I don't know. Can you put it back?
Yeah.
What? Is there a pig eating slop? Oh, look at that farm with the.
I always got a little farm in his back. Oh, how lovely.
Well, great. That's something that I'll just chalk on to things I need to come to terms with about myself that I didn't know a couple days ago.
And you come to rest on top this layer of bone. And you sink into it a bit. Like it's a little alarming at first because
Probably
you sink in a
hurts.
bit. It's not comfortable.
Except for
And
the
it's
shoe system. Like,
everything is obviously
Dust and powder.
difficult terrain.
Oh, that's fun.
Difficult.
Well,
terrain.
It's definitely not your favorite terrain.
Yeah.
my
my favorite
Right.
terrain is bones.
Yours.
no, it's actually my least favorite term.
You
I thought I had
actually
a thing with actually I don't think
are
because my
fine.
mobile feet I might not.
Not mentally.
Yeah, you might be.
yeah, and but you can move through bone with no problem. It seems to move and shift around your feet to perfectly cradle
Like
each
some
step.
force is like pushing them around.
Yeah.
Can the force push them up at all?
Yeah, it does. It pushes
so like I can make them float
Not
a little
to-
bit.
I would like you to roll a divinity.
I'm not gonna roll.
No, make a divinity check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the divinity modifier plus proficiency.
Yep.
18.
Yeah. You feel a connection immediately with this bone. You were
This bone?
you were subconsciously moving it to support your footsteps, but as you focus on it, you can have it rise beneath you so the bone just gathers and gathers to form a column beneath you.
Jesus, what?
Yeah.
So, can I try to like Moses right now?
You
This is why we
part
should've
the
stayed in
bone?
school.
Part the bone way?
Yes. So
Part the bone.
how
sea.
do you do it?
I go, pardon, sorry gang if this is a bit too on the nose, and I take my femur. Y'all know that one character we know, Bosus.
Bonesus.
I've read about Moses.
I've read about Bosus. No, I'll
My
try
family's not religious, so I don't know.
to. I'll try to just like look in an area and like with my hand just like brush things aside.
Yeah, and it starts to, there's a rumble, and a valley begins to open up in the bones before you.
So do I have like just the spell control water but replace water with bone?
Basically, yeah. You can control
Again,
bones.
you have to wait for a Rom to have the idea and give it to you.
Now-
if you come
No.
with the idea, he won't give it to you.
These bones in particular are very easy for you to control. There's a connection to them. You can control much more amount of bone than you would normally be able to. That you have a direct divine link to these bones.
So it's these particular bones.
It's these particular bones, yeah.
Gang, I know it feels like I'm right now the main character. I do not care about any of this, and let's just pretend like there's no bones around me right now.
All right, so you
But you're
continue
doing
to
something amazing. You're
Yeah.
Please,
parting.
can we
with-
not call it amazing?
But it,
Why?
Because I'd rather not be able to do this. I'd rather not be here, but listen, this is all scratching the record, but
but it's who you are.
I would really prefer you not say that.
Okay.
Let's just keep on going. And I'd walk towards the path that I've created.
If Luna, I want to just like tail near the back of the group and look at the bones. Can Luna like
Are they delicious?
She's a dog. Yeah.
Luna's digging
yeah,
and
she's,
digging and
she's
digging.
digging and she's burying them all.
Arr.
No, but like I feel like she would might know. Like, can she help me decipher what like race these bones belong to? If there's a specific, like, are they humans? Are they elves? Are they gods? I don't know. Like, what are they?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dima comes out and is like,
Luna rolled a 19, so I would.
do you want me to add anything for her?
Well, I mean, whatever it is, it'd be great.
It's like
Plus,
a side panel in manga, so it's just like a chibi Luna,
Yeah.
and like little like.
She, I
extra
mean, depending if it's like
facts.
perception, she has +3.
from the
so,
writer.
yeah,
Her insight's +1.
I mean, if I saw the recreation of this fight and I saw that they're mostly all humanoids, it doesn't seem.
I mean, if they're humanoids, I'm just curious if they're like, if these are bones of demigods, or if these are bones of gods, or if these are just bones of humans.
there is a lot of mortal energy
Okay.
in these bones, but even the mortal energy is a little infused with the divine. There's a
Luna
a
can sense
hint.
mortal energy.
There's a scent of
She is, like,
mortality and a scent
divinity.
of divinity.
She is
yeah,
like she is divinity with inside of a meat sack of a dog. Like
Yep.
that's
basically.
Huh.
She stars in the form
she's
of a
yeah.
dog.
She's just like I don't know. I feel like if you open her up, she's just like a galaxy on the inside.
Which we will eventually.
Which we
Oh,
will open.
yeah.
We will open
Yeah.
Luna up. We'll biopsy her.
We're
I already
gonna have
got
to Star
opened up.
Wars
I think
this, and
Luna's
like when we need like
next.
shelter or
Oh,
something, we'll
no.
just gut her and
Not
live
my
inside.
baby.
Aw.
We're
Can
gonna
you
gut Varrock before we gut Luna.
What if Luna has to go to that dark place?
What dark place?
You mean
Where they
Charlie's
eat-
house?
Yeah. What if Luna has to go to Charlie's
Why
house?
would Luna
Why
go to
would-
Charlie's
would
house?
Charlie-
What if Luna is all alone in Charlie's house?
Why would Luna go there? Oh, Ron
reason.
Bartian, the dungeon master of this story. Why would Luna go
it
there?
No reason.
So the compass.
We're going forward. We're so
have
close to plot.
opened this channel in like this valley in between the bone. It goes down
Bonesy.
about 50 feet until you get to the stone floor beneath it, which is again all this shattered
50 feet of
black
bones?
glass. Yeah,
That's
50
insane.
feet
Holy.
of bones.
That's
And I can
fucking
control
insane.
50 feet of bones.
Here.
You can control 50 feet of these bones. And in fact, more than that,
I
because
feel like you can't do this
for
anywhere
several
else.
hundred feet in front of you, this valley has opened up. So it's not just the 50-foot gap; it's the
And
several
also,
hundred feet in front.
Might I say, we don't know that this is Barb doing this for sure.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, this could be somebody else doing
Sure.
this, leading you somewhere.
So are we in the bottom of this
So
valley?
you're now walking down this pile of bones that is slanting into the valley, right?
And there's stone on the ground.
Well, it's like this, like
We've reached bedrock.
imagine,
Bedrock.
imagine a
We can't break
desert
it.
if it was all broken black. So
Okay,
imagine
I didn't
a
know
black
if it was
sand
like
desert.
cobblestone, like there was like
No.
a building underneath.
It's
where we,
all black glass.
Okay.
It's a desolate area covered in 50 feet of bone.
Yeah, and then beneath that.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
So you have the compass. Where is it leading us?
So
think it's
now
just
the
spinning
compass
around.
is vibrating violently and pointing directly in front of you down the valley.
My hand's starting to go numb holding it.
I say we walk
So let's go down
towards
the
it.
valley.
All
Is
right.
this is Mackenzie asking, is this on the map like what the void is?
No,
Is that different? That's a
no,
different
This
thing?
is, this is much further south.
Okay.
Yeah, so the void is a far larger a crater and would be basically in the entire area.
Does the void exist in our world? Not yet, right?
The void does not exist in your world.
Okay.
The void is centered on the Union and explodes out from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love our future.
Yeah, right?
Right.
So you all are walking down this hill, and as you're walking down towards the valley floor,
Gotta wear
bone shifts to form archwaves above you.
Am I
So it's-
doing that?
No. So
I'm
it's
not
a
doing that.
it's a ton of it's like many
Oh, I
many
thought you were being decorative.
yeah, it's many small bones, but they're forming a giant rib cage over you.
Maybe
I'm
you're
gonna
not doing any of this.
Take my arm, like I'm gonna
Maybe it's someone else.
have my diamond
doing
arm
all
out,
this.
my
Yeah.
other sword out, just
Yeah,
at the
I'm
ready.
gonna stop for a second and try to.
As soon as you stop, it stops building forward above you. It
Oh,
literally
fucking
Yeah.
what?
I'm gonna do a little like foot back and forth
and
movement.
some of the bones retract. You move forward, they begin to build again. Move back, they begin to retract. Same thing over and over.
I'm gonna find a small bone and try to lift it up to where the bones are forming
It's
again.
way over your head, right?
And I can't move a bone there.
You take a small bone and you lift it up and kind of get on your tippy toes, and just as you do, you feel it move, and it just instinctually let go, and it falls upward and joins the rest,
And what happens if I step back
and then it collapses back
and
to
I
the
step
ground.
forward?
It doesn't move, but the others join above you.
Gang, I'm trying to understand how any of this is working. I feel like the rules keep on changing.
It seems to be forming as you're moving toward into this valley forward.
This seems like it's for you, Bob.
Barb, do you know where you're from?
Yeah, Peristal. Is that the name of my town? I think so. No, watch me fucking pull that out of my great, sick, beautiful memory.
Peristal.
Peristal.
Yeah, I like it.
Hold on.
I don't know.
I don't even know if I have a town. I think I just know I'm in the Northern Commonwealth.
It's a cute elvish
you
northern
gave
village.
me like I mean it's like it's such a tiny village.
Yeah, there might have been a name.
I'm pretty sure it's Peristal. But we can continue.
Elfland.
It was more of a question of like, are you sure you're from there?
Because
Why would this system respond to me and me only?
Well, you're the
because
demigod
of the demigod of
bone.
bones.
Sure, but who? But I didn't create this. Who did?
Siphol?
Yeah.
The sun dude? Why
That's
does he
not who
care?
your who did Steelbeard tell you was your?
Oh, he said something that started with an M.
Oh, so it's not Siphol.
No.
Because that would be. I mean, that would be kind of weird. But
I'm pretty sure my daddy dick is not the sun person. That'd be
It
weird.
doesn't make sense.
I mean,
mean,
what? God,
Theodore, do you remember
Jeez.
of any other gods being present on this wall, or just Siphol?
Well, no, there was a bunch of gods present in the war.
Well, there was demigods at this specific battle. I mean,
Searching my brain.
Real history.
because at least the last time he gave us this info, he just said Sephor and then demigods were fighting.
Not great. 10.
No, Sephor is all you've heard of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, from down here, I only recall Sephor.
Then I don't know why this would be a place for you.
Peristome.
Peristome. Close enough.
I was close.
Yeah.
Peristome in Natal.
Peristome.
Educated at the University of Quinlone.
Bonus stone.
Quinlone.
They're not plugged in. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are continuing to walk forward?
Yeah, I'm going to continue to walk
Yeah.
forward.
As you continue to walk forward, this cathedral of bone continues to form above you.
Can I try to cut through some of it, as we're walking?
Just put your hand into the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty easy.
Okay.
It's like it's not
It's
that firmly
reactive like
packed,
bone?
so you're able to cut through it, and
Okay.
you're able to carve, and as you carve an opening, it just reforms after you carve through it. But it's not like a lot of resistance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I pull out a day-old donut from my purse and I start eating it as we walk.
Sure.
I see Theodore start trying to cut
bite a donut,
through,
Nana?
and I would like to get my femur and
chocolate
start
bar.
as I'm walking.
Yeah.
The idea of banging a stick across a gate.
Oh, sure.
Hey, Luna, do you want to bite a donut?
Do you want me to play D&D later or now?
I'm just in the back. Me and my dog are eating donuts together.
I'm gonna try to.
Sorry, this mic is right here, and I'm chewing.
ASMR with Ram.
I'm gonna try and. So first, I'm just gonna
Run
drag
alongside?
drag my
Yeah.
bone, my femur across one of the pillars.
Like kind of like you
Xylophone
have
sound?
a, kind of like you have a stick with a fence, that kind of thing.
The thing I just said.
Is that
a
what you just
minute
said?
ago.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was eating the
You're
donut.
eating donuts.
busy not paying attention
All right.
to me, your player.
So you're gonna get
Yeah, and then I'm gonna, without a moment's notice, just jump and try to hit the gate as hard as I can with it.
hit the gate.
The gate idea of whatever I'm using my stick on the fence with.
Okay, so it's like a wall of bone next to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're and as you're going alongside, there's every time you hit a bone, there's a resonating hum, and it gets louder and louder as you draw your bone along it.
I want to hit it as hard as I can.
All right, so finally you just kind of pull back both hands, right, and just strike the bone wall as hard as you can. There's a huge ripple, and almost like you struck a gong, and then it ripples out in front of you all along this wall and gets to the front, and then there's these ripples that come back like you tossed a pebble into a pond. There's all these ripples now bouncing it all out and against each other. And in the front of you there's a rumble, and bone begins to rise out and form what looks like a mausoleum in front of you, just all made out of bone. And it's all that same dark black obsidian bone that you saw earlier.
So the mausoleum is completely made out of black bones?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's directly in front of
Whoever
you.
made this had to have taken a class in architecture. That's what I don't get how I don't know how to build a building. I don't know what where the support beams are supposed to go.
I'm not an architect.
That's probably, yeah. I mean, I think something else is controlling whatever is going on here, right? Like,
Or someone else who now very much knows that we're here.
yeah.
Either
Sorry, I got upset, but we can continue.
All right.
Sorry, Astrid, you gonna say something?
No, I'm just. It's like either someone is currently here controlling this, or this was planned, which means someone was expecting you, or someone like you.
Well, someone gave me a thing that pointed me in a direction, so I wouldn't be surprised if something was planned.
Or maybe
How would she
maybe
know?
it's just recreating the scene before this place got destroyed. Like maybe you had the vision and it's somehow reforming itself. I mean, you're the demigod of bones, so your presence here is reacting to the bones here. So maybe it's just recreating the scene of wherever this place was, whatever it was before it was destroyed.
And it's only letting us walk forward. Like if Barb turns, does it reform to shift in the direction they're walking?
So the
Or-
whole valley remains open behind you, as do the bones above you. So what's formed remains formed above
But
you.
if Barb was like, I want to take a right, would the bones like start parting in the right direction?
They
Or will
don't.
it- okay.
They just stay in this one column.
Okay.
He could try and part again. They could try and part again. Pardon me.
Well, let's keep on going. Let's just get this over with.
You had been creating a cathedral of bone. And you
What?
were-
I was?
Well, or it was reacting to
Someone was.
you. Yeah.
Someone
A cathedral
was.
of bone was forming in reaction to Barb.
I was discovering an old membership that I forgot to cancel to some weird gym.
Right.
Classic.
Right.
Classic. You ever do that?
This is a
gang?
really cool image though.
Yeah.
Like a giant rib cage cut like over us like 50 feet. Like that's really
Totally.
cool imagery.
Yeah. Just totally forming above you. And you've walked now to this obsidian mausoleum, which is, again, formed out of bones, and it's kind of risen on a couple steps up of bones, and two giant shoulder bones form the doors in front of you with a single skull that is, like, split down the middle so that both ends of it form door handles out.
How big is the shoulder? Like
Huge.
Like how big would that human have to be?
It
Or
would have to-
humanoid?
clearly a
Like
giant.
like a titan or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Shoulder bones certainly make good doors, do they?
Well,
I mean, like they're not good. Like
they're
look,
flat,
check it out.
wide areas.
I'm not talking to you, God. Talking to my friends.
Yes.
Isn't
Should
it weird how they're like? I mean, like they're kind of like angled triangles in a weird shape, you know? I can totally see like a hole right up.
I don't think I've ever seen
Yeah.
bones, honest. I mean, other than animal bones, but
Or a building
At least
made out
not
of
this
bones.
close.
It's kind of
Uh,
unsettling.
So many.
do we
Do you
knock?
Feel anything?
Contempt. Painted with indifference. Slightly annoyed. I mean, come on. Like, isn't this just a bit? Oh wow,
Barb,
cool.
I'm more meant. Do you like feel anything with the building?
I reach out and touch the building
Okay, where are you touching the building?
on the shoulder door.
So just reach out and touch one of the doors? Okay. I would like you to roll your
touch.
divinity.
Roll moving your arm. You know this one? That's a certain roll that you do with this joint. 16.
Okay. So you walk up the couple of steps.
I have a question.
Yes.
No,
Better be a
for you. No, well, because
good
like
question.
there's like a design on my hand, right?
Yes.
Does it feel weird or like flare, kind of like Secret Stony when we're here?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious if it was like doing something.
It is not.
Okay.
Sorry.
No.
Luna is. Luna's
No.
freaked out. Luna's like
well, no, I
very
was just
upset.
curious. I was like, I wonder if this is like the same thing happening to Barb. Like, is this
Right.
Barb's claiming? I was just,
design,
yeah, I was just
Yeah, yeah,
curious
yeah.
if it was doing
It
anything.
is not the
Okay.
hand of claiming. No.
Okay.
It is not the sorting hand.
The sort of hand. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be hands on Luna, holding onto her to try to calm her as much as I can.
She's right up against you because she's worried and she's very concerned
I'm
about
gonna
protecting you.
grab her like her little ear and like rub the inside because that's her favorite thing. I've
Yeah.
decided.
And
That's-
it's
that calms her, like rubbing the inside of her ear like
yeah.
that.
And like her ears are so big, it's like rubbing a baseball mitt.
Yes.
But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm gonna rub the inside of her ear and sort of calm her a bit.
Her shoulders sink a little bit, and the fur on the back kind of like leans down. Yeah.
You're okay.
Big lick. So, and then as that happens,
Aram will
leg.
drop anything for Luna to see. If any one of us are dying, if we ever get reduced to 0 HP, can you just say,
What's Luna doing?
I want to talk to Luna real quick.
oh, great,
I want to
hang on.
pet her.
Oh, look, you still have
We're
one
the
HP.
end game,
Where were we?
and Barb is like, I slide the Bane sword into Barros' throat, and I'm like, wait, what's Luna doing?
oh well,
doing
Luna
right
saw a
now?
butterfly.
Yeah, we just go do that.
Oh, can we roleplay that for 3 hours?
So you walk up and touch the door.
Yeah.
And as soon
with
as
my
you
16.
do, yeah, with your 16,
Decent touch.
very decent touch, and you
I'm turned
feel like as you're walking up these steps, you just feel like a slight rumble. Again, like this sound that's resonating throughout all the bone around you. And as soon as you touch the door, that rumble builds and that sound builds, and the whole thing just crumbles in front of you, and both of the doors fall inward. And in the center of the space that was once inside the mausoleum is a single femur, the same size as the one you have, but made out of black bone, like this, like deep obsidian bone.
The doors.
Everything collapsed. So the entire mausoleum
break
just
it?
collapsed right in
I'm
front of
used
you.
to doors
We were
opening
supposed to
from
go
the
in.
side, not from the.
Yeah, it all just collapsed. The walls, the ceiling, everything, and all that's left is this black femur standing on end in front of you.
Is that the bone that I
It's
was
the matching
seeing?
femur.
That
Did
was
it
the
just
one you
build
saw
a
before.
Coliseum around the thing. we
As
already
you were
saw?
falling,
It's a drama queen.
as you were actually
Janice, what
falling,
are you
right?
doing?
As you were lowering towards it, it like kind of vibrated and then sunk into the pile of bones beneath it. And now you're seeing it again here.
Checking the compass. Is it pointing towards it?
It's directly at it.
Okay.
now. And like as you move it left and right in front of it, it turns to point directly at the
I'd-
stone.
I'd-
So
what
it
we
was
were
leading
supposed
us
to
to
get.
this.
I start walking forward. I place my femur like kind of like behind my neck with my arms around, and I
Sure.
turn. I start walking backwards, looking at the gang with like my arm, like my hands thrown up, like, wow, wonder what's gonna happen. And I just start walking backwards towards the thing.
Right.
And
Wait,
I'm,
so you've
I'm
turned
walking
to
towards them,
face
looking
your
around.
friends, and you're
they're
walking,
walking
backwards.
backwards.
Okay.
backwards.
All right. So you turn to face your friends, and you're walking
Isn't that
backwards.
juicy?
and
I'm
you're
giving
like,
you that
hey,
present,
what's going to
DM.
happen? I have no idea. Right.
What a
And
juicy
then
present I'm giving
as
you.
you're facing backwards,
Stacy says, "You fell into my trap."
bones begin to form around the femur bone in front of you, rapidly assembling.
Behind me.
Yes, and you hear like this rattling behind you, and the
Barb,
rest of you
something
can
is
see.
Bob,
happening.
Bob.
Yeah.
Are
Okay,
you
I'll-
doing that?
No, in a shocking turn of events, I'll turn around
Yep,
and start
and
staring at it.
You turn around, and this skeleton has formed in front of you with huge, jagged tusks along the bottom of the jawline. And now muscle and sinew and flesh begins forming over it. Again, all in this obsidian
my
black until it shifts. And in front of you is standing this tall female orc.
Tula.
You
I
related?
fooled you that whole time. Well, sorry, tall female half orc. Pardon me. It's like, yes, it was me the whole time.
So like this person is flesh. They're not a skeleton anymore.
They're real.
But they came
But they have to
from.
be very tall because
Yeah,
of
that's
the
a
femur.
big
Yeah,
femur.
they're
Wait.
huge. They're like 7.5
That's a
feet
giant.
7.5
That-
feet tall. It'd
wait,
have to
no,
be
but
taller
my
than that.
but my femur is like
is like
5 feet
yeah.
tall.
tall. Yeah, so it fit inside of it. It's not their femur. The bones formed around the femur. Yeah,
They must have a really shitty like movement.
because they can't
Like,
bend at
'cause,
the waist.
like they
There's
can't
no
bend at
joint?
all. They walk around like
It's just a giant.
they drop
sea
something. They're like, can
cucumber.
someone pick that up for me? I can't bend at the waist because I have a giant femur stuck in my ass.
So this female half orc is now you're about 5 feet away, and she's just staring at you, and a smile curls at her lip. Welcome, sibling.
Turn around and look at the gang. You seeing this shit?
She takes a step towards you, and the bones underneath her feet turn the same obsidian as the bone that formed her, or the bones that formed her.
Hey,
I lean over to Theodore. What energy are you seeing?
What energy do I see?
I would, actually, you can just do this now. So you kind of whip it, you quickly adjust your goggles to turn into divinity seeing mode, right? You refocus for a moment. The same divine energy that's flowing around Barb is also flowing around this half-orc.
Same
Second.
spy.
The bones, the spine, the darkness, all of it.
The second demigod of bones. There can be more. No one said there couldn't be.
That's true.
Hey. Good to see you. What's up?
I knew you would come.
Okay. I hold up the compass. Was this you?
And she walks forward, and she puts a hand out, and then pulls away.
It is not of my time.
What?
Barb, do you know who this person is?
Yeah.
No. Sorry. This compass was not of your time?
Describe what she looks like, by the way.
I mean, you asked me about this. This isn't from my backstory.
Wait, is this the volleyball?
Is this-
the volleyball band?
Yeah, I mentioned volleyball.
We were in a coffee shop, and
this is
Nikki
not
mentioned
from-
getting Twitter messages from Aram.
I do want the listeners to know this is not from my backstory. Aram just creatively fried his brain and so asked me to make an NPC.
Who just
I
happens to
tried
be your
to-
sibling.
I'm so sorry for trying to do a little bit of collaborative world building, Nikki.
But if I don't know them, why would I know? Anyway.
I just wanted your ideas, Nikki. I was trying to share with you. I was
I
trying
don't
to
know, I
build
That makes him
stories
look
with
cool.
my
Makes him
friends.
look
No,
cool as
yeah,
shit.
I want a cool half orc with like small but prominent tusks. They have this hairstyle that's like a ponytail, but instead of it going backwards, the like segments of it are going forward, like from the top, like that way. But the rest of their head is shaved. I mean, honestly, I didn't build them too much out because I didn't know what was going to happen with them.
A comb forward ponytail is a pretty apt description. I mean, that's gonna be a singular
So
image.
is it sort of like a
people have.
mohawky kind of thing? Like,
Kind of, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, awesome.
So this compass wasn't you?
It is not of my time.
What is your time? You're talking like,
Before.
are you like 100 years old? 200?
Like kind of like walks up to you, so they're standing directly in front of you now, and just stops, and it's just this force and this energy that feels so familiar yet so distant, and they kind of lean down a bit, place a hand on your shoulder, and even though it's flesh, you feel only bone. Looks like flesh, feels like bone.
I instinctively pull out like parts of my shoulder bone to like protect my skin in a weird way.
Sure,
And so
exactly.
I don't let her touch my skin.
Okay, fair, just
a
bone to
porcupine
bone
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she looks into your eyes, and she says, "I am from before.
I figured.
You are now, and that is what will be."
I look to where she's pointing. Where exactly?
At the compass.
This is what will be?
It is part of what will be. It is not of my time.
I mean, Caitlin gave it to you, so it's from her time, right? It's from the future?
I guess that makes sense.
But it still doesn't understand why she would know about this place.
Okay. I
Also, hi, I'm
reach-
Astrid.
Yeah, I reach.
You guys are walking up now.
Hey, hello, nice to meet you.
I pull her arm off of my shoulder,
Sure, and she lets it. She doesn't fight you.
and then I'll reach out with my other hands
Mm-hmm.
and shake it and say, "Hi."
She looks at your hand for a moment, and she clasps a giant, incredibly firm grip around yours,
Ow.
shakes once, and releases your hand.
Nice to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you, sibling.
My name's Barb.
Bob. Mine is Olive, right?
Olive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Olive.
This very deep voiced epic angry person. Olive.
I
like
gave you a
the
personality.
food.
My name is Olive.
I'd asked for personalities. Isn't totally what I'm getting, but it's okay.
I leaned to Theodore. Is she a demigod?
Yes.
Did you say that out loud?
I say it to Theodore, so it depends on if she can hear it or not, I guess.
These guys are kind of like, there's like this area is silent,
Yeah.
so I'd imagine she would hear it.
Yeah,
And-
if you want to say she did.
I was.
You were?
I have pet, and she would have gone to explain that she was part of this war. She died in this war. She was the first demigod of bones.
There can be more than one?
Bones are old. Magic connected to them is very old. I was one of the first.
I didn't realize they were like gods, where they can just...
Are you stuck on this plane then?
I am here. A part of me is here. Most of me is not. But there are memories here in the
What the
bones.
fuck is going on? I'm gonna pull out the compass again, and I'm gonna like look behind them and start like
As you
pointing the
do,
compass
like it
behind
keeps
them.
pointing directly to them.
You know, okay. Well, yeah. You were part of this war. You used to be the old. And how'd you know I was coming? How about that?
I could feel you.
Jesus
I could
Christ.
sense you.
Okay.
My bones are deep within the earth, and so were you.
I haven't gone in the earth, as far as I know of, but okay.
But we were sent here by this compass that was given to Barb by a demigod from the future.
The god of the future.
The god of the future.
I do not know
Apparently, there's a
of
difference.
the events of the future.
God of the future.
Okay, well, when you say it like that, we all look like idiots. I mean, yes. It's just in a shocking turn. I mean, look around you. Things are working a weird. Okay.
I don't mean to be rude, but whose side did you fight for?
Which side did I fight for?
Did
I
you
fought
fight
for
for
Sephor.
I'm gonna shoot a look to like Barb.
I don't know what that means. Okay, and you lost.
Out of character, that's bad.
We did not win.
Jeez, people from the past suck. at talking.
Astrid sort of like bluntly points at Barb's bone.
Right.
Who's that belong to?
And
Oh yeah, I look at my third femur.
the half-orc reaches out and touches your femur, and it turns the same onyx as the bone that was within her.
Okay.
That's mine. Well, was mine.
Like part of your body?
It was.
How come
Part
it's
of my body.
almost as tall as you then?
It is not a bone of mine.
So
It is
not
one
part of your body.
that I added to me. It became part of my body.
Okay.
Would you like
Who
me
did it
show
belong
you?
to originally, though? Or is it just a femur?
It belonged from one I took. This particular one, she touches the femur for a moment. Oh, yes.
Oh
I remember this one.
Summer of
This
92.
Yeah, this was an old friend
Picture
of mine.
this. Chicago, 1923.
These were taken from the Cyclops.
Oh,
Fucking what?
okay.
Are there Cyclops? Meta question.
Yeah,
are there
do we
Cyclops
know
that
about
still
Cyclops?
Oh
exist?
yeah,
Okay.
there are Cyclops that
There's probably a
exist.
demigod that's a Cyclops, knowing Aram. He just went to the monster manual and like assigned a demigod to every single
Oh, any
creature.
creature that was
That,
like that was of enough intelligence. Anything I could find, like the cloaker, and there's a demigod somewhere. Yeah, if there's a thing that thinks, there's a weird demigod of it.
Can I be a vampire demigod?
There could be a vampire
Hell
demigod.
yeah. My demigod of redacted that I can't talk about.
Okay.
I can't talk about her.
Well,
But I'm building her.
cool. It's nice to meet you. We just spent like what feels like 3 days ignoring a really important thing to follow this doodah right here.
Yeah.
So if you please have some sort of really important item or information that will aid us in a thing we hopefully not foolishly ignored, that would be very choice. Because if not, and if it's just nice to meet you, that fucking sucks. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Puts a hand towards you.
Can
May
you
I?
please just use your word. You can put arms out and say what you want at the same time.
It reaches towards the femur.
Sure.
May I?
Yeah.
Takes the femur from you, holds it in front of them for a moment, and then wham, plants it into the ground and focuses their other hand beside their body, and it begins to tremble, and they groan, and then they yell as they tear the second femur out of their body. And you can see that, again, like just beneath the flesh, it's all bone. The muscle is tiny bones. Everything's bone. So she's not real. She just looks real. And it quickly forms up behind her, and she plants the other femur down next to her, and then she kind of like lifts herself up so she's in between them, and her feet are off the ground, and then bone begins to rip out of her flesh along her legs and hip and fuse into the bone around her. And then, like, she sucks them towards her, and other bones begin to form over her arms and back and chest, and everything begins to connect to each other with sinew, and like gloves of bone form over both hands, and it mimics the movement of her hands, and eventually she's standing there. She's about 7.5 feet tall as is. Now she's about 10 feet tall, encased in bone, and she throws both of her hands to the side, and these bone knives form out of the knuckles, and all the bone just kind of shakes all around you. And she looks down at you. You have come to claim your prize.
Is this really what the fuck this is about?
She took your weapon and now she's gonna fight you.
Is this really? I thought this. I knew it. I knew we. I am. Jesus. Can we go? We just need to head straight back to the fucking temple. This is the shittiest outcome that it could have been. What do you want?
Is she
What
gonna
can
let
you give
us? She's
us?
gonna let us go. I don't
What
think she's gonna let us
prize?
go at this point.
You have come for your prize.
I came because there was a fucking compass put on my titties, and I assumed that there was gonna the person that put him there
The word
knew
titties
what
is
was
so
going
funny.
on, because we kind of told them that was going on. And if it's just something for me where they showed me the same thing. They showed me that all around myself, which, like, okay,
Do you want your prize or not?
sure, yeah, no, sure, sorry, yes.
Then you must claim it.
Jesus, how?
How would you like to?
By holding out my hand and you giving it to me. What do you get from this? I'm curious.
To see if you are worthy.
And what do you get from that?
To know that I have passed this on to the right one.
Isn't that what the union is for and all that weird jazz?
I do not believe in this union.
Okay.
So this is some sort of test.
To see if I wish to pass on my power. If I don't, I'll just wait for the next one.
But Barb already has your power.
Yeah, Bob can do anything. They have your powers. You are a sack of bones.
And they may just die. And then I've wasted my power on them. I'll wait for the next one.
Well, how
There
about
won't
when?
be a next one.
Yeah.
That's the problem. In
How about
5 years,
how about
this all ends.
How about this? If I get your power and then I die, I will wait for the next one to come, and then I will see if they are worthy.
Prove yourself, and you will be
Did you
worthy.
prove yourself to old?
I was the first.
Wasn't that convenient?
I was chosen. I was
Okay.
clearly worthy.
No, sure, yeah,
And then you were the first to die.
So, can we help them?
Valiantly. What do you mean? Oh, sure. Yeah. No. No, it's got to be.
They're gonna need it.
Just
they're-
Barb by
You
themselves?
you guys can like help them.
Like, if this is a
Like
fight, can we help them?
Yes, you can
everybody
be involved.
bridged.
Everyone can be. Everyone who is involved makes the fight harder.
Harder?
So you can be involved, but the fight will scale.
Says who? Wait, is this the person talking? Is this Ollie talking?
Olive
we wouldn't
breaks
even
her voice.
We wouldn't know that.
I think we would jump in and help.
We
Yeah,
would
we
wanna
we
help.
would want to help
Yeah.
Barb.
Hold on, again, what's this test?
And how long is it gonna take?
She's like, pulls out a piece of paper and a number 2 pencil. It's like, what? You thought I was going to fight you?
Only fill in 1 box per line.
Scantrod.
Yeah, it's fucking Scantron.
please have a number 2 pencil.
If your friends wish to help you, basically she gives you 2 options, and she kind of smiles at.
She says,
Couldn't figure out a
she
way for
says,
her to say this
it
out
will
loud.
scale. Yeah.
We can either fight 1-on-1, or your friends can aid you, and we'll play a different game.
Chess.
No.
We'll help if you want us to. I mean, I'm speaking
It's
for
your
myself.
call, Barb.
Sure, why not? Listen, me feeling anything close to, like, a destiny or, like, a calling, throw in any aid you want. What's the game?
All right. So she
Persona.
begins to.
good.
Like, yeah. So she begins to unform this bone mech around her until it's just the 2 femurs, and hands you back yours.
Okay.
Right. As it leaves her hand, it turns back to white.
Okay.
And she takes hers and she plants it down in the ground, and from it, just this your bones burst up in like in a circle. So she plants it in the middle, and about 20 feet out on all edges, a circle forms in the bone, just a trench to form a line. So a perfect circle with the bone at the dead center. Then bones burst out from 3 sections to form equal sections of the circle, and they burst up with poles at the end and like kind of like a netting of bones hung in the middle. So imagine 3 volleyball nets connecting to each other with a pole in the center and then out to the edges, so there's 3 equal sections.
Okay.
This is sports anime.
So we're doing
She stands in one section, and she gestures for the 4 of you to each stand in one section, 2 in one and 2 in the other.
Okay, what about Luna?
Luna can't play.
What the fuck? My dog can't play.
Your dog can't play.
You have to use only
Bullshit.
one of your arms.
It's 2 per square.
Olive, you have to use only one of your arms.
Olive is absolutely gonna. Olive just she shakes their head. No,
If Luna can't play, you have to use only one of your arms.
it is 2 per square, or it can be 3 if you wish to gather and gestures towards the top. More of your friends.
No, but I'm just saying, if you're imposing rules, we're going to impose rules too.
The rules are equal
Why are there-
numbers per section.
Then why is there just one where you are?
Glad you asked. And raises her hands, and the bones form behind her, and a cyclops forms out of the bones behind her and
That's not
slams its
fair.
hands
That's not
together
fair.
and
It's a
roars.
giant cyclops.
Yeah, how big is the cyclops?
Yeah, I don't get a dog.
The cyclops is slightly higher than the net.
That just doesn't seem fair.
Doesn't seem
not
fair at all.
Can we lower the net, please?
No, but it is 2 against 1 because both of your teams, even though it's normally into. So how this game is,
Do we look athletic? Look at our group.
how this game is normally played, is that
Remember when we were like, yeah, and the storm was kind of cool to fight, but a lot of our actual like mechanics are for like, D&D 5th
Yeah.
edition combat. I can't wait till we could just fight something.
And
Yeah.
Ron was like, fuck you.
how about fantasy volleyball?
she gave you the option to fight her one-on-one. And
Do
you
you wanna
denied
change your
that
mind?
option, and you chose
we
this
should
instead.
fight
And did
her.
you tell me instead it would be volleyball?
She said we'll play a different game.
How about, hey,
say
I'm
that.
sorry you set this all up, but can we play the same game, but with just how about you summon more of your people
You
instead
have
of volleyball?
already chosen.
And other people, what rules? Let's just get this over with.
Do you want to add Luna onto your square or onto your pie
No,
set?
no,
Rob,
let's
you
just
already
get it
said
over with.
no.
You
Let's
already
get it
said
over
no.
with.
What are
Let's
you
get it over with.
doing?
No,
Let's get
you
this over
can't.
with.
It just has to be 3 on 3 on 3.
Well, then
So
we
you
wouldn't
to-
have someone.
You have to
Yeah.
call
We would
one
have
more
another
person.
person.
Yeah.
You can call Cree.
No, that's gonna take hours.
Cree can just fly out.
No,
No.
I don't want
Hey,
Cree
no,
here.
we don't want
I
Cree
do
here.
not want Cree.
This is
I do
a
not want
main
Cree.
character moment. We don't want a fucking NPC here.
Hey,
Especially not
I was
Cree.
trying to tag you along the whole
Shut
time.
the fuck up, Slugs.
Is that Tanner?
Shut the fuck up. Get out of the scene. I'm so mad.
All right, so
Okay, let's play your really impactful, God-backed volleyball that will determine whether or not I'm worthy.
now how this game is played.
Barbas and Nikki are both so mad.
How this game is normally played is there would be 3 separate teams.
And usually,
Okay.
it's not necessarily used to determine if someone's worthy or not.
This is a very popular game, actually.
Is the
it's been-
demigod of sport like? This seems something more like what I would do, but
The Demigod of
that's
Sport
weird.
was actually really behind this game. So it's why
Yeah.
when these games are played. Yeah, this is one of their
Uh-huh.
primary games, actually. So it's normal volleyball.
Yeah.
Except there's 2 balls
Uh-huh.
at any given time, and there's 2 servers at any given time.
I don't know
So-
shit about volleyball.
Okay, volleyball's real simple. A ball gets
I'm at
served.
such a disadvantage at this game.
You really are. It's not good to be a gnome in volleyball.
Yeah, and a fucking
But you're
cyclops
more
against a
athletic than me.
gnome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. This is gonna
Janice
be.
but
is
I
in
have a
heels.
sword
He
arm
is
and
tiny.
an arm.
I'm ready to play.
Is this like an air?
No.
I'm just gonna bring
Show
you
us you the
ball?
sideline.
Janice
Wait,
has to. I
don't
mean,
you your
Luna
hat?
can take your spot if you want
Yeah.
Luna to take your spot.
But you can cheerlead from the sidelines.
Just
Luna, you can
Okay.
go.
Casting
Yeah.
inspiration and spells.
Yeah.
I
But
step
can-
off to
can-
the side and
no,
I
but
just
Janice,
take my
Janice, what about
What was that?
your the things that come out of your spine?
Is that
a
gonna
good
help
point.
me here?
I would assume so if
Well,
it's fucking volleyball.
Also, I kind of need it to get back up there.
We'll find it. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
It's 8 hours, right? You get for 8 hours?
No, it's once a day.
Once a day for like 1 minute.
Oh.
Well, Barb can make you little bone beds. You can sleep in the bone
Yeah, we'll
beds.
sleep down
What?
here. Can we get this? Can we get this volleyball over with?
Okay, so
Luna, I pushed Luna in. I don't
Okay,
know.
All right.
Luna's up in. I have her
Just
stats.
gonna- I'll support from the sideline.
Okay, yeah.
Luna's
But I'm
ready.
gonna cast like I'm
Luna's
gonna
got a
plan
little
on casting
sweatband
spells.
and then little teeny sweatbands on
Oh
her
yes,
on each
Luna
of
and
her legs.
sweatbands is
Yeah.
what I
Jesus
want.
Christ.
So this is now like
That
the
is the
opening
content
I did
anime
not
slice of
know.
life sports montage where you're getting introduced to every character, and
Is
at
this-
the end, it's Barb raising their hand up towards the light.
Is it
and
just
like
gonna-
this bone hand.
It's gonna become Top Gun, just like really homoerotic volleyball.
Right. As if there is non-homoerotic volleyball.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
took out my zit there and start playing the Top Gun theme song.
we shit on this, but everyone's gonna love it.
They're
Some
gonna
good old
love it.
volleyball.
They eat it up.
And
Let's,
we love you.
Something that we chose to not save our friends for.
Okay.
Yeah, I am a little. I'm a
It's
little
this
like.
I can't. I want this.
Astrid
I'm
is
this
gonna
close
be a-
to wanting to kill this person.
Astrid is gonna be pretty salty that we
This
like.
person's already dead.
So
though.
why
Like,
do we have to
if
play
it
by the
leads to
rules?
something, if it leads to something good, then like cool. But like, yeah, we did leave friends
to play volleyball.
for this.
Aram's like, yeah, you guys did it, and I had no. I
asked you several times. You wanted to follow the clamshell. I asked you
that
several
you gave.
times.
Aram, we're not gonna have this conversation. You know
Not
you're
on
wrong.
stream, you know.
I'm not.
We're
I
not
can't
gonna have
be
this
blamed
conversation.
for your
I throw the
decisions.
ball up and I serve it. What happens?
Okay, yes. So you
Wait,
want
who's
to
on whose side?
Oh yeah, we need.
You and Luna.
I guess
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
you can be
probably.
on one thing. Why not?
Yeah.
Theodore and Barb,
Sure.
and I'll be on the sideline.
Yeah.
Subtly casting spells.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play my Zithir, but I can.
highway to
Nope.
danger
That's
zone.
super copywritten. No.
Do 6 seconds of it.
No.
Okay. Ready? Hup. Ba. What
So
happens?
You're playing the zither, getting everyone ready, like a lot,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I'm just like.
So I'm assuming you're gonna serve because it's kind of hard for.
I
Luna
just
to
said
serve.
hup ba.
There's two balls, remember? So your
Oh,
team has
okay.
a ball and their team has
Yeah,
a ball.
I'll serve. Luna will be the one that's up front. That's like, and she'll be like nosing it, kind of like border collies too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to get an extra D20.
Classic.
out
No, I
here.
can do Luna. Like I
Got
have.
some.
Oh
more
no,
stuff.
I need another D20 for the
Is this our
Cyclops.
beach episode? Like
This is not the
closest we're
beach
gonna
episode. How cruel would I be to make this your beach episode?
You
It's
are
totally
cruel
a
enough
beach
because
episode.
our friends are gonna die because we had to come play volleyball.
Yeah, you went to play volleyball instead of saving your friends.
Hey, as I'm playing my
You
Zithir,
did this to us.
I would like, as you're playing
Don't
your-
give us this plot point if you didn't want us to follow it.
You didn't have to
Jeez
follow it right then.
Louise.
I'm sorry. Whenever you play a role
We're
play
not
game,
having this conversation right
you
now.
follow every side quest right
We're
away,
not-
abandoning everything
We're
else.
not
Side quest.
having this conversation right now. Let's play.
What are you doing
Volleyball.
with your zipper?
Let's play volleyball, baby.
I want to cast Bane
Okay, on
on. I'm
I
gonna cast it
imagine.
at second level,
Olive.
and on Olive and her Cyclops friend.
All right, and what do they have to roll?
I have to make charisma saving throw.
Okay. Oh, Olive rolled a 1, and Bane rolled a 1. They both rolled natural
They
1s.
must die then.
they lose.
They lose. They lose.
This is payback.
Aram.
What happened?
Aram, you
They
said you would
bridge
do
and
it to
just
the
blow through
NPCs.
the world.
It turns out she summons the Cyclops that she has really bad beef with.
Okay.
By accident. She forgot that, like, oh my god, this Cyclops, Travis, I hate him.
Hey, yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm taking a picture of this for our Instagram.
all right. So you serve and you serve at the same time, and you just both nail these balls. Like Luna gives you a little bit of a lift up, and you are just so pissed. So you form this giant bone hand to serve
I don't
with.
even want to do this.
And you-
This is the stupidest thing.
And you guys crack these balls so hard, and they blast into the Cyclops in the back, who goes to hit them, but they're too fast, and they both hit him in the chest and just shatter it, and it collapses to the ground in a pile.
Wait, the
of bones.
Cyclops is immediately out.
Well, you got 2 points. All right, so you both got points on that.
Points.
And-
I walk under my net and up to Olive, and I shove her, and I say, what the fuck are we doing?
Okay, Olive raises
Nikki's
a hand.
gonna punch her
and
arm
a
in the
wall of
throat.
bone appears in between you, and then shoves you back like a wave.
I'd make the wall go down. I have control
Oh.
moves.
Bone on
Oh my god,
bone.
do it!
Roll your divinity. Beat a 26.
I shouldn't have
No, I
looked.
don't.
Yeah,
It's a
so
16.
you can't, like, you feel
Is
yourself.
divinity a? Oh wait, no. I guess it's not.
Yeah.
Worth it. Yeah.
You feel yourself fighting against it, but you're shoved back into your section.
Okay, I climb back under the net, and I want to scale the wall.
Okay.
Is the wall still up?
Wait, so you're just gonna like leave?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
No. Once the wall pushes you into your section, it just falls back into the ground.
No, but there's like a net, right?
Yeah.
And then can I go under my net?
Yeah, you can walk back if you
Yeah,
want
I
to.
walk back, and I try to shove her again.
And roll divinity. Beat a 21.
Oh my gosh.
I matched it, 21.
Okay, so the wall begins to push you
Holy
back,
shit,
but
holy shit,
now
holy shit.
you're pushing back on the wall.
This is like some
Barb!
Kamehameha, like.
Yeah.
I want to
Legacy of
bridge with
Goku.
you. I want to boost you.
I reach out without even looking and just hold my arm out.
Have you all bridged before?
Yes.
Okay, you bridge
Yes.
instantly. So now you have advantage on your next
And now my
roll.
21 becomes a 42.
No, you still, but you have advantage on your next roll. So you all are holding each other at bay for the moment.
Uh-huh. I want to try to headbutt her.
Okay, and then she just basically just falls to bone. She falls to bone. The wall falls to bone. The entire court falls to bone, and walls appear in front of the rest of you and shove you back out of the circle.
Steel bridge, though. Thanks.
I yelped. I was really good at volleyball, kinda.
Actually, roll concentration. Roll actually your divinities to see if you can hold the bridge because you've been shoved apart.
I want to see these bridging rules on paper.
You will.
Rise of the Demigods book.
That's right.
It's not great. 10.
Okay. Well,
That's good, though.
Yep, you're able to maintain.
10 is.
No,
Decent.
never mind. 8.
Okay.
Oh, and technically
So-
that's concentration, right? I'm Warcaster, so I get advantage on concentration.
Oh,
checks.
nice. Well, you made it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But you
got
can
an
roll
8
a natural 20, so roll it again.
Yeah, maybe help with
Yeah, you
Barb.
could get a 20. I think he's looking for
23.
23.
It's good, but it's not a natural
It's not
20.
a 20.
Yeah, unfortunately, Barb failed.
Okay.
So as the wall appears, you're just separated, and like the little burst of energy and the bones rattle around you. And now you're standing in the middle of this bone. Everything else has fallen away, but you're standing in the middle of this bone, a circle.
Okay.
And on the other side of the ring, the bones form again into Olive. And
So
she-
we've all been shoved away now. It's just Barb
It's
and
just
Olive.
Barb and
Correct,
Olive.
exactly. And as Olive is forming, bones are forming in like a geodesic dome around her, so you can look in to the circle but can't get into the
Can
circle.
I try to
say that.
Can I try to sprint and try to
It's like a Thunderdome type situation.
Yeah, basically.
can I try to sprint and interrupt some of the bones forming Olive?
Well, you could reach. Okay, yeah, you could run up to her and try. Yeah, roll me a divinity.
Divinity? What? But there are other mechanics in this
Yeah, but
game.
you're trying to alter
I'm
bones.
no, but I'm
Oh.
thinking like if the things are physically coming together
just
to
gotta
make a
punch it.
person.
They want to like.
I want to
pull
like,
apart?
Yeah,
what if
not
something is
let
in
them
the
actually-
middle of
yeah.
that?
All right.
You know.
Roll me. Then roll initiative.
Well, how? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just get into D&D 5th edition.
I rolled a natural 1 for my initiative, so I think you're gonna beat it.
Yeah, I got a 19 for my
Yeah.
initiative.
So what are you doing?
How far away are they from me?
You like close the gap in 30 feet.
So they're 30 feet away from
Yeah.
me? Okay, so I use my full movement. No, not even full. I got 40 feet. I delivered mail. It's canon. Yeah, while the bones are still forming, I mean, if we're just playing D&D now, I think I'll whack them with an attack to reduce their HP to 0.
All right, let's do
If
that.
we're just playing good old Dungeons and Dragons,
Yep.
which we haven't played
Dungeons and Dragons.
in 6,000 years.
Roll to hit.
I'm
roll
gonna
to hit.
I'm gonna
been a while.
It's
choose-
been 30 years.
I mean, it's been 30 years
in our
since
life.
I've
It's
rolled
been
it.
it's been months, like 3 months in our life since we've had an initiative.
Can I
I'm
give
gonna-
battle.
Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, you absolutely can.
I'm gonna two-handed
Music gets a little more
bone.
intense.
two-handed femur this.
All right.
That is a 21 to hit.
That is definitely going to hit. So roll, and because they're still forming, do double damage.
Oh, okay, love it.
Double everything, by the way. Double strength bonus, all of it.
Ducka, ducka, ducka. 28 points of damage.
Holy.
So you just run forward and two-hand just slam
I want
through.
it to be a vertical thing
vertical?
to like
Okay.
hit on the inside of their crotch
Sure.
that's like above, that's still like forming,
Sure.
and just hold it there.
Yeah.
And just like again try to interrupt as much as possible all of the bones that are like forming whoever they are.
As the bones are forming up, you just slam down to the top. So it starts at the torso and gets smashed back down to like the pelvis, right?
Okay.
And you start holding the bone inside that area. It forms around you, and now I need you to make a strength check to hold on to the bone.
Okay.
What a natural 1. What the hell?
I love these dice that we bought.
I
you.
know, right?
Sabotage.
The hex works.
Yeah.
It's a 12.
So the bone, it begins to pull the bone inside it, but you're able to rip it out. And then it continues forming into olive in front of you.
Well, I have a fun thing called more attacks.
Take another attack. So it's now, okay, it's formed back up to about like midway through the chest.
Okay. I am going to. God, I literally haven't played Dungeons and Dragons in so long. I'm like, what can I do as well? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna flurry of bones. So as I slam down and I like rip it out, I'll probably just like even let go of the femur.
Yeah.
And just like let go and be like, all right, I guess it's punching time
It's
again.
clobbering time.
It's clobbering time. Yeah, that's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
Barb is angry.
Since I'm doing flurry of bones,
You won't like
that's
them when they're angry.
2 other attacks, so I'll go ahead and roll again for the other attack. 17 to hit.
17 will also hit.
All right. Tell me when I'm still level 4 right now.
Yeah.
Tell me when that's not the case.
Yes,
'Cause
absolutely.
I know you like this.
100%.
That is 17 points of damage as I
so much
rip out
damage.
the femur and
Yeah.
let it go, and then just
Holy.
like choom choom 2 fists and just like start slamming and like trying to claw away the bones
Okay.
and RV's iPad.
So
The presents, no! They'll never be delivered now.
you pull the bone away, and like almost instinctively it just slides onto your back and is held in place because bones on your back reach out
Ew,
to
nasty.
hold
Okay.
it, right? And then you just 1 fist, 2 fists, as it continues to grow, you just explode one
Playing
shoulder.
fucking volleyball after traveling for 2 days, and I'm just like ripping and punching.
Yes, you're ripping like so. It continues to form up, and you rip both shoulders off, and you tear the arms
Violent.
off along with it, and the neck
Well, we knew
is
that.
continuing to build, but you're keeping it apart. Would you like to? We're at the next round, but it can't really act yet because it hasn't formed. Would you like to act again?
Your rules.
Yeah.
I mean, do they have
Everything
HP?
right now.
Yes, they do, and you
They
are.
do?
Yeah, you
And
are.
have you subtracted
I have.
45 from it?
Correct. Wait. 13 plus.
No, that was a 17
There was, like,
plus
27.
a 20.
17 plus 28. Yes.
Yeah,
45.
So 45 points of damage.
Correct.
And they have more HP than 45?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're tough.
Their divinity bonus is really high too, so they
Yeah.
might be a high level.
Yeah. They were around
And you
for
have a
a
character
very
sheet
long
in front of
time.
you, right?
Do we know what class
know.
they are?
For all the mechanics,
It's right
right?
here.
Aram's got that character sheet right there in this
Right
old
there.
noggin.
Yeah,
right
right
there.
here. Thank you.
Right
Yeah,
there,
I
that old
mean, if
noggin.
it's my turn again, I'm gonna, out of my anger, think about that. If only I had other abilities that through some sort of calling that maybe I'm now getting it. You know, now I get it.
So-
now I understand my calling.
Even though you're punching and doing a lot of damage to this creature, and you're ripping off arms, and but it's still growing faster than you can
Okay,
stop
it's
it.
still taking 45 points of damage.
Oh yeah, you still took a lot of damage. Don't worry.
Nikki's like,
And
so jot that down.
you're
Jot that down.
frustrated with the fact that you can't stop it, and you pause for just 1 second, and you can sense everything, all the bones around you, all the bones in front of you, all the bones inside you, and you can feel it coalesce, like almost if you're being pointed towards an idea. How does this manifest?
How does my level up?
Yes.
How does my level up manifest? I gain 1 extra attack.
Wow. That's good.
No,
Nice.
Oh, here, if you want something, want something, I'll give you something.
You asked for your magical bone girl. Let's have your magical bone girl.
I never asked for a magical bone girl ever in my entire life.
Rewind back
as
to
as
Yeah,
I'm
that's
looking
like
at
cut-
them.
ago.
Cut that.
Absolutely. Can I please be a bone magical girl?
Oh, you might be right. Magical, yeah, but that's anyway.
Thank you.
As I'm feeling the bones around me, I'm going to hold out my femur and call some of just a couple of the bones to come reach the point of it.
Sure.
And start jetting out from one of the tips of the femur, kind of like a claw.
Like a scythe?
And I sharpen it to make a scythe. And I just take it off and point it at her, and it's like, volleyball joke. Come on, volleyball joke.
Set.
You've
Mass.
been served.
Net this.
You've been
this,
served.
this. Hey, where I come from, we all hate volleyball. And I'm going to attack with my new and improved femur scythe.
So basically, any town that isn't Miami or LA.
Sure.
So you have collected bones, the end of your femur bone, in a curve, and then just like run your hand across it.
I know what I want to do now as well.
And as your hand runs across, it forms a perfect like shing, like sharp edge. You get it in both hands now.
Yeah.
All right.
And
little like extension handles have formed on the edge of your femur to give you a really good grip. Yeah.
Oh, like
This
farmers.
Isn't
Yeah,
Voltron.
yeah.
This is fucking Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can I attack her more?
Hell yes, you can do an attack now.
Sick a Rooney.
So that was one action.
Forming it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it took time. It took physical time. So that was one action. You have one more attack. So sorry your massive new weapon caused an action.
Listen. Yeah, that's a 21.
That will definitely hit.
And if it's improved like we talked about,
Yep.
it is a D10 two-handed now instead of a D8.
Correct.
Sick a Rooney. Do I steal the roll twice like you want me to?
Well, it's not double damage with this one. This is single damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonder why the first were double.
Because I rolled a 1 or something. I don't remember. It was
You
something.
said because she hadn't been formed
wasn't
before.
Right. Got you. well.
Then yeah, I mean this.
Actually,
is,
then roll it twice because you're doing it while she's still not formed. Fair enough.
that is 16 points of damage.
Okay, so like you're just screaming. Like you will have never seen Barb in this much of a rage. Like Barb has had it.
Close.
Oh wait, no,
This
that's
is
the
a
point.
unique rage, though. That
This is
they're,
unique
they're
rage,
in.
yeah.
Yeah. So you form this giant scythe thing, and you just bring it back behind your head, and you come down straight on the top of the spine and split this skeleton straight down the middle, and it just collapses into bones in front of you, and there is silence.
Did I reduce him to 0 HP? Because if so, I have a mechanic that
Yes.
activates.
Yes. So what is the mechanic that activates?
Oh god, what's it called? I forget what the real D&D terms are called, but it's my way of the long death mechanic, where if I kill someone, and the way it works for Barb is the bones literally start forming over them like a magnet.
Perfect.
And I just get temporary hit points from it.
All right, then you slam this scythe all the way to the ground through this thing. The bones collapse to the ground. There's absolute silence, and then they begin to rumble as they slide towards you, roll up your legs and torso and down to your arms and neck, and form like this like exterior obsidian flesh of bone all around you. And then the other femur rises up from the ground in front of you, standing on end.
I'm gonna walk up to it, try to grab it.
Okay, you grab it, you pluck it off the center, and you feel an energy float from it, and you hear a whisper in the back of your mind, "It is yours."
Jesus.
And then a rumble. The bones around you are beginning to rumble. The bones forming the cathedral ribcage above you are beginning to rumble. There's some cracking,
We have to run.
and pieces are beginning to fall.
Two things. One, you just upgraded your bone and then you get a new one. Two, we've got to run.
Gotta get out of here.
I got to get you on Luna and we
This-
got to bolt.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Luna grabs you by the shoulder, Theodore,
Yeah.
like with her mouth, and kind of like pulls you up onto her, and like
And I'll-
let's go.
I'll climb up and like hold on to Theodore.
Totally.
And
Luna's plenty big enough for
Like a
both
Princess
of you.
Mononoke scene.
Yeah.
yeah.
And they just take off. Are you guys taking off as well? I assume?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
we
assume
run.
I assume the
We get out of
rumbling
here.
means that like it is.
It's crumbling.
yeah,
crumbling.
pieces are
And
falling.
there's 50-foot walls.
Yeah, Janice can fly, right?
I'm standing.
I'm gonna wait until we actually start playing.
I'm standing still, just in disbelief that was it.
Bob, come
Okay,
on.
so as you
We're
as
gonna
you
die.
stand
We're
here-
gonna
No,
later.
I'm
We
gonna
gotta go now.
I'm gonna start like rummaging through like other bones
We're gonna
surrounding.
crumble.
Like there has to be something more. We didn't fucking spend all that time just searching for this. There has to be more, and I'm
Luna,
just
go
like
back.
rummaging.
giant piece of bone stands to the ground in front of you, as big as you are.
I mean, I stop Luna until I know Barb's coming, obviously.
Yeah, and there's like, and then it's starting to get worse, and now the walls are starting to collapse in.
I'm gonna grab Barb. Come on, Barb. Let's go.
Bob, we have
Time
to.
to
We
get
can
out of
talk
here.
about this.
Okay, I just
We
let
have to
myself
run,
be
we have
grabbed.
to run.
I go limp and just let myself.
Yeah,
go,
I hold on
be
to
grabbed.
Luna's scruff and then one arm around Theodore, and I'm gonna.
One,
And I'm dragging Barb.
2, 3, 4. 3. Dexterity save.
Fucking what? I'm on the dock.
Yep.
Oh, my dice have been
Happened?
rolling so bad.
Yeah, which one are you gonna
I don't
use?
trust. No, I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. Okay, dexterity save.
Yeah.
That's 22.
Okay, so one of these giant ribs falls, and you see it falling towards Luna, but you're able to pull Luna aside and get everyone else out of the way as well as it slams to the ground. Which is what?
Yeah, I mean, if things are crumbling on us, if the sea is closing in.
Janice, I would like a dexterity save.
Okay. 23.
Excellent. So you're continuing to run, and like the bone shifts in front of you, like a whole wall of it rolls out, but you're able to kind of vault over it and just keep on running.
Oh yeah, those heels. Vault on those heels.
Yeah. Remember that whole discussion in your origin story about being able to run in boots? Thank God, right?
Yeah, you know,
Thank God.
my gymnast background.
One more. Oh, and as you vault
Janice
over
again?
it and run for a while, you need to roll one
We're
more
gonna have
time.
to parkour this shit. Hold on.
You got it, Janice. You got it.
Even better, a 24.
Yeah! You can't take us down.
You vault over this bone only to see the bone in front of you form a large hole. What do you do? How would Janice react?
Wait, so I'm vaulting over and there's a
You're
hole in
going to
front of
land
me?
into a giant hole if you don't do something.
So I...
Are you just dragging Barb along
Yeah,
with
I'm
you?
dragging Barb, by the
Yeah,
way.
basically,
So,
yeah.
So we're both kind of jumping over.
Yeah.
And I think I would probably... I can't... Okay, I'm going to activate my wings.
Perfect.
I'm going to activate my wings and just like flap forward
And drag
dragging
with you.
Barb with me.
All right, so you activate your wings. You just like you kind of dip and then fly out of this hole.
Yeah.
You are Luna and Astrid and Theodore are bounding alongside. And as you guys get to the edge of the rock, this entire structure collapses behind you. The rib cage cathedral falls. The walls fall back down. And rumble, 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 and then absolute silence.
We don't get like we can get up and not be crushed.
Because it kind of slopes downwards. So
Okay,
you run
so
up
we
to
were
the
able to run-
edges
okay,
against
okay.
the rocks. You're just seeing this all collapse.
I was about to
next
say
you.
like, oh my God, I can't get Luna up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
As
I
it
would not leave her. I
slowly
would like throw Theodore up and I would stay with her.
You wouldn't have to leave her. Just imagine the bones slowly swallowing her like she's Atreyu from Neverending Story.
You know what? I wouldn't see it because I'd be on her back. I would not be leaving this
You're just
fucking
gonna
dog.
die with her.
I will die with this dog.
You're
I don't
like
give a fuck.
You're like the person throwing themselves on the casket.
Yeah, I will literally I will go down with Luna. I am the captain. She is my ship. I will go down with this ship. I will never leave that dog.
So there's a rumbling. It all collapses now into a level ground of bone, and it's silent.
Is everybody
Are we
okay?
on the plateau now, or
No, you're at the edge of the. It's like
600
about
feet up.
600 feet above you.
Are we okay?
Barb? Are you okay?
I can't believe that was it. That I can't fucking believe that's all that was. Fuck.
Well, you had no idea that this was where that compass was going to lead us.
We assumed it would. I don't know.
And
I feel bad. I feel like I was a big reason why we came to this because I was dead set that this was going to help us defeat Mordok. This was going to help us do something.
I thought so too. This isn't just on you, Barb. And
We all wanted
maybe
this.
it's still. Maybe you had to have this. Maybe you had to have this power, whatever it is. We certainly can't take out a god the way that we are. We're gonna need as much help as we can.
I just was really hoping it would be something that would benefit all of us. You know, I feel fine. I've always felt fine with the shittiness of my body. It works. It gets jobs done, and I honestly didn't think that it needed improving. That would, or my effectiveness needed improving. That would require us to ignore more important shit to spend 2 fucking days and however much time it's that we need to spend going back just for another one of fucking these things. Fuck. Holy shit.
No, it feels bad.
A shadow passes over all of you. As you look up, there's wings flapping, and Kree dives down and lands next to all of you. We heard a loud rumble, and there's like an earthquake. Are you all okay?
We're fine, Kree.
We're okay.
You're okay?
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody okay up there?
Oh yeah, they're okay. They're just bickering. They're okay.
I think we're done here.
Malfoy's a real jerk.
He is.
You all set?
I can hit him if he's mean to you.
Oh, please do.
Okay.
Thank you. Is there anything I could... Why is Barb so sad?
Cause
How are we getting back up?
Well, I can fly you each one at a time. It'll take a while.
Yeah, let's do that.
what about Luna? I don't know if we can.
Oh, that's
Can you feather fall Luna again? Just make her really light.
doesn't work that way. But I can. Well, Luna, can you talk to Luna? Do you talk? Do you talk?
Sometimes, yeah.
All right.
Can we land the ship down here?
You could bring the ship down and hover it.
But it takes an hour to get it up in the air again.
Oh,
to
shit.
land it down here.
No, this particular time, Ren just kept the engine running.
Okay.
Last time you told him to shut
that's
it
why
down.
they had a.
He kept the
yeah.
keys in the engine.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
the
Kree let
Coming down here would be
yeah,
easier.
let's
Okay.
get it down here.
I'll get the ship and a Clee.
Clee.
Glee.
That's to Miss Dunn. Glee.
Kree takes a running leap and then flies back up. And about 5 minutes later, you hear the blades.
During those 5 minutes,
Yeah.
what do we tell them?
They're gonna be so mad.
They're gonna be so angry at us because we told them that this was needed. We left Imran and we left everybody because we said we had to do this. And if I was them, I would want to hit us. What are we supposed to tell them?
Never trust a god.
We were misled.
Just goes to show you that all the fuckos up there cannot be are, in my opinion, are the enemy. So, if ever anyone
Ashley sort of puts her hand behind her back a little bit, subconsciously.
anyone ever gets in contact with one, don't listen, don't pay attention, and just ignore it. Because they don't know what's important.
Clearly, because I even...
As soon as Barb says that, in the reflection of one of Astrid's swords, you just for a moment, you see Desdemona, and Desdemona just rolls her eyes and then vanishes again in the reflection.
I tried to spend some time praying, and I asked if this was the right way, and I was told it was. This can't be all there is, right?
Who has the compass?
I do.
Barb has it right now.
I'll pull it out.
Okay, you do, and it is now pointing back north and a little bit to the east.
Is that the path of the... Is that where the temple is?
Yes.
Oh, well, no, the temple would be more kind of northwest, actually. Well, like, if this is north, okay, imagine
We
10
can't
degrees,
keep following this thing. We have to go to the
Yeah.
temple.
10 degrees, off north to the right is where it's pointing, where the temple would be 10 degrees left of north, or 10 degrees west of north, I should say.
So it's continuing.
We've got to put this in the back
another
burner.
path.
It's taken us too far away. I feel dumb
Yeah.
for having followed it.
Well, if we go back, there's already a airship after us.
We should just find the airship.
I mean, we're always going
It's
to be on the
gonna
run.
the easiest way to If we can take out the airship, they're gonna go down first and fast. They can't all fly. They have a faster airship than us. We're not gonna outrun them.
What do we do? I feel really lost.
Shadow forms over you as the ship slides out over the edge of the plateau, turns slightly, and begins to lower directly above you.
Okay. The ladders that we can climb up.
No, it'll just lower itself almost to you and then just do the whole back end. Yeah. Ever seen a helicopter?
Yeah.
Like
with
like
the-
almost touchdown in the back? Yeah. But they're still hovering? Yeah.
Well, let's get this over with. We need to get out of here, and we can decide what to do. I mean, I think maybe it would be helpful if we maybe include them in our plans now and in our decision making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can see what the warden is up to.
Barb, you're suddenly in intense pain. Like a migraine came on out of nowhere.
Ow.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Like
Ow.
blinding
My head
pain.
hurts. My head hurts a lot.
Yeah. I would like you to make a constitution save.
8.
Okay, you have this blinding pain in your forehead, and like you can feel like a shaking and a grinding, and then it like you almost fall to your knees and put one hand towards the
I
ground,
need to go lay down for a second.
and then
I'll
it
go over to
stops.
them.
Yeah, you all reach down, and then it suddenly stops, and as Barb turns her head back towards you, the horns have turned black.
Bob.
What?
I pull out my sword and for the reflection and hold it out to their face.
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna go lay down.
Yeah, let's get you into bed.
We need to call the warden. We need to steal beer. I don't like continuing to exhaust those resources, but I don't see what else we could be doing right now.
I think we have to talk to them, to everyone else, but we have to save Demrin. We have to go back. I feel like my hard-headedness made me convince myself that this was the right path, and I don't think it is anymore. And I think that is led us astray, and I feel like a guilty asshole, and I don't want her to suffer anymore because we let her.
Yep.
So that's what I want to do, but
Okay.
No, I
but
feel
we
the
can
same.
talk to everybody else. I want everyone in on this. We have to
No, sure. I mean,
respect.
They're gonna want to know anyway.
they have an idea. Yeah.
All right. As you're saying that, the ship has lowered. Right next to you, the wind is kicked up. There's dust and bits of bone that are blowing all around. Back, the back door lowers, the ramp lowers, and you all kind of clamber on board and raises behind you and begins to lift back into the air. And everyone's kind of like in the hold, except for Malvorn and Ren, just kind of like expectantly looking at you.
God, they probably see like the most defeated group of
Yeah.
teenagers.
Did you find what you needed? Little otters pop up next to him.
I walk straight to my room.
Just blow past every
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I don't know if we did, Wendell.
Oh, and he looks a little sad, and the otters look a little sad.
I'll pet one.
And they fight, for affection. As you walk towards the back, Sasomo sees you and just kind of looks around to the group and glides along behind you, just like a step behind you off your
A
shoulder.
slither behind you.
Yeah. Are you all right?
No.
Do you? And she pulls a hand up and hesitates for a moment, and then very gently touches your shoulder. Do you need a friend?
I need sleep or something.
Rest. There is time to talk later. And she lets her hand go, and she watches you walk down the hall.
Can you tell me that? Actually, hold on. Can you tell me that with like? Can you do your shit and tell me that?
She nods, and she
I thought that's what
leans-
she was doing.
And she leans in towards you, and her voice shifts. Rest. Go and rest. And you don't even bother to fight it, I assume.
Right? No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't resist.
So you just feel this wave of release. Your shoulders unknit, your mind quiets, your breath slows, and you just feel this, you're not so tired that you can't walk, but like this kind of effortless float towards your bed, and you don't even remember laying down before you're out cold.
Cool.
What are the rest of you doing?
Barb leaving us to deal with these fucking 12 other people.
Well, I think we need to decide where we want to go next, but we came here under the pretense that perhaps we might find something that would help us in our predicament, and I don't know how else to say this, but I think we were misled to a large degree. I think we found something that might be useful, but I don't think this was the right path. They kind of wince and look at the rest of the group.
Yes, I'm sorry, everybody. I think that we really thought this was right, and we thought it would help, and we thought it would save us somehow, and we were wrong. And if we're not willing to admit that, then we're bad friends, and we're all friends. We can't not be friends right now. And
You feel a little hand brush your leg.
That's okay. That's okay. We're going to make mistakes. We're all going to make mistakes. The important thing is we're together. And if one of us makes a mistake, the other ones are there to help him out. You've done really great by us. And you've helped us all out a lot. You've been really brave and probably saved our lives. So, it's okay. It's okay to make a mistake. You don't have to be right all the time.
Glad Barb is asleep. Just the
Well-
last thing they would want to hear.
thank you, Slugs. No, but
Only Astrid is strong enough to hear that and not like.
Astrid likes slugs, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, like Astrid likes slugs and Wendell and those characters. So she like thanks him and kind of squeezes his shoulder, and she says, "We have to make a decision if we want to stay together. Like the option is always open if you want to go home. Please know that. I feel like I am on this sort of path of some sort of mission, and I'm not straying from it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to force anyone else. So if anyone else feels like they need to leave, we will take you home. But what I want to do right now is I want to go back to the temple. I want to save Demrin, and I want to kill Mordok for what he did. And I want us to have at least a moment of normalcy, a moment of freedom, if we can just take down this temple. And that's what I want to do, because I feel like things must have gotten worse since we went away. So it will be harder. It will be tougher, but we have to do it. And that's where I want to go, but I won't go there unless we all want to. I'm not going to force anybody.
Well, I agree. We have to do something. I have been resisting them before. I have resisted them before. It does not turn out well. So many died. So much loss. They will come for us again. Mordok will come for us again. There's no way he'll let us all go. We must do something.
So we have to go to them so they don't come to us.
Oh, they're already
They're
coming after
already
us.
coming
Yeah.
to us. We don't have a choice.
Then we face
Again.
them. Full on.
I agree.
All of us together. Agreed?
They're mortals with staffs that light up like a I want to say Christmas tree, but that doesn't exist. But you know what I mean. They're mortals with demigods.
A holiday tree.
A holiday
Oh,
tree.
we
Yeah.
used to love those in the jungle.
But they're mortals. They if we stand together, they can't stop us. These demigods, where we're standing right now, is where demigods killed a god. That's incredible. They cannot fight us if we choose to fight back.
Perhaps we should put them in their place.
Why don't we wait here for them? Let them come to us. Let's prepare. Let's trap them, and let's play with them on our turf.
It's not even just our turf. This is Barb's
This
turf.
is. Oh yeah. By the way, everybody, none of you. don't know if you noticed the bones everywhere, but this is kind of
Kind of
a Bobby place.
All
Barb
right.
gets a legendary action.
Yeah, right.
While in
Lair
this
action.
A
domain.
lair action. Yeah.
I don't want to run. I want to face them. I want to take them out, and I want to go to Mordok, and I want to rip his stupid little eyes off his stupid little head.
All right. Well, I mean, if you were gonna do a face down with another giant airship, and you're in a pile of bones, I guess this would be the best place of any. So the ship is currently raising. Do you want it to gain altitude and just hover here?
Well, how long do we know? We don't even know where. And I don't want to fight them in the ship. I want to be able to fight them out of the ship. I want to be able to fight them.
I mean, the plateau is like like half a mile.
Yeah, we
big.
could go to the
Yeah.
other edge of the plateau, land, and then just like wait for them.
Can we
Can we
use
make
the
it-
rock?
Ren could also just take the ship away from here.
Yeah.
Can we use the rock to help us? Maybe if we, I don't know, if we can lead it to the
Hey,
to
do
that
you wanna-
airship,
You want to help
Kree
us?
or somebody. Like
Sure.
we can maybe have it attack the other ship.
You could do like a Battlestar Galactica, where you sacrifice the airship, you sacrifice the Pegasus in order to take it out.
Spoilers for season 3 episode.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yes, for all you who haven't seen Battlestar Galactica,
I haven't.
I'm
I
sorry.
haven't.
Oh, really?
it's so good.
It's very
There's a
good.
girl I really
Oh,
like
so
in
good.
Dead Like Me who's in it, I think. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I know about it.
So
It's so
I
good.
love that
it's
show.
so very good.
I'll watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's been on my list for like 7 years.
Just pretend to ignore what I said.
It was event TV when it came out.
Yeah,
like-
100%.
God.
100%.
like Game of Thrones vibes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, like Game of Thrones.
But that was back when you couldn't watch things on demand.
Oh, back
Yeah.
in the day,
Back
you
in the day.
kids. Oh, with your Netflixes and your Hulus. Ah, you children.
Yahoo-ha's and Yahoo-loos.
We haven't had a good bit in like a good 30 minutes. We got to get back into it.
All right, so you have now risen up. To
Yeah,
the,
so
what do you wanna
that's just
do?
what I was suggesting. We don't have to do that. I was just like, I'm ready to kill. I'm ready to murder
Yeah.
these mofos.
I
I
think
think
we
we
need to
do
figure
that,
out where
yeah.
the warden is, because the warden's the
Yeah, 'cause
closest
they were-
eyes. They may know how far away.
Dragon can help us.
Well, they were also
Hell yeah.
going to do the little.
Right.
They were
yeah.
gonna help.
So
So we need
yeah.
to figure out what happened.
They
Right, maybe they
theoretically should be posted at the mountains.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how do we reach out to the warden again?
Barb has that.
I
Barb's
have
got
a-
a
Barb
calling
got them
card.
digits,
I,
so we
I got
gotta.
a CD that I put in my Walkman.
you got them
that-
digits.
Yes.
We got them digits, so we gotta wait till Barb wakes up from their nap.
No,
Yeah.
just go take it.
Dum.
Hey, slugs.
I mean, I'm technically part rogue.
I can't take
I'm a half elf. I'm half rogue, half ranger.
My
Well,
passive
steal your
perception
slugs.
is really good.
Slugs is the thief who doesn't steal.
LOL. My side of hand's okay.
Just gonna go just take it off them while they're
No, I
sleeping?
mean we could wait. I mean we could. I don't know. Well, we do need to. We need to land. We need to go somewhere we're not just like, floating and wasting energy.
Oh, well, you got unlimited steam.
I don't know.
You could just hover.
I just don't like to leave the gas running. You know, it's like it's
It's
like,
not good for the environment. It's
for the
really hot.
environment. Yeah.
It's a hydrogen engine. It's fine.
I mean, didn't we like fly past? I'm asleep. Didn't we fly past like more towers or like some sort of?
There was a
civilization?
the
town. We could go to the
There's a-
town.
yeah,
What if we
there's-
go
Flew
there? Then we
past
can
the
set up and
ruins of
hide.
Bessel.
Let's
Yep.
go to
Let's
the
go to the
town.
town.
That'd be
Let's
a
go
good
to the
battle.
town.
That'd be a good battlefield for Joey to build, so we can actually like have a nice 3D map whenever we do the big
Ooh.
fight.
All right, so you were about an hour from that town. So
That's
you
it, 2
fly
weeks until
up
we
and
go.
out of the crater, and you
Astrid is sneaking up on
To
Barb's
Bessa.
sleeping body.
Yes.
And
Am I?
she hears. Go to the town. What about the town we finished? It'd be a nice place to hang out.
Hey everybody, Bob!
What's
Did a
happening?
great sushi.
What's happening?
You want
What's
to go to
happening?
the town? Is what you're
What?
saying? You want to go to the town? We should go to the town, right? That makes sense.
You hear the bell on the front. Ding, 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 ding. We're nearing the town. So there is a what was it?
Go to sleep.
It was a thin disc of stone, wasn't it? That
What
you would
was a
just
thin
hold-
disc of
A
stone?
thin disc of stone.
Yeah, it was like a thin
What
disc of
was?
stone. The thing that the warden gave you.
calling card.
Oh, the
Yeah.
CD.
Oh, I don't remember. I
Yeah.
just know I got leaves.
The
Yeah.
CD. Am I awake?
Well, I guess you are now. Yeah.
I don't know. If we want to count
Do you wanna
that
be
weird
awake?
bit as
Yeah.
canon,
Yeah. Do you
if
want
we
to be
want
awake?
that
Alright.
bit to be canon.
We'll time jump. That's fine. You're
Do you
up.
want to try and sneak?
No, I wasn't gonna go steal their shit. No.
You can try though. Do you want to?
No, I don't.
But Rob's like, but you can't.
Yeah, but you can.
That's the fun part.
But you know what? Last time you said that, we came down south 2 days, and then we fucking.
All right. So let's see that she walks in and you wake up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Astrid, you just walked in and I woke up.
Yep.
Whoa. Sorry, we're talking about how it's been 8 episodes. The next airship, it better be immediate teleportation to the temple.
Hey,
Hello.
what's up? What are we doing?
I think we're gonna go post in the town and wait for the Seekers to come to us and take them out, so that we're not just on the run all the time, and then head back to the temple if we survive.
Okay. Okay.
But we need.
Do you want to talk?
If there's something you want to talk about, sure.
There's not something I want to talk about. It's, do you want to talk to me?
Sally seems really distant right now.
I'm over her.
No, I'm just no. You know how I'm feeling. I'm just
I know.
very upset about the whole shebang.
Do you feel different?
No, I haven't spent time looking at that other bone, but unless it's a bone bane sword, then boy, do I not really care. But I guess I'll find out. Also, like, I'm not the person who, like, by default likes to just destroy things. I know I can get annoyed, and when other people can't seem to talk like normal people sometimes, and when others are in danger, that's unfortunately the only answer. But, like, that's just what I'm shooting myself in the foot saying this, but destined to be. Just, I was talking to Janice about this, but, like, some agent of chaos.
You don't have to be that, Bob. Do you want to go home?
Yeah, so badly.
We can take you home.
But I know that you got. I want to help. I mean, other people should also be able to. Like, I can recognize how I feel, and also recognize some larger picture. And also, like, I wouldn't honestly, like, what would I then do? It would be nice, and I would like to go back to things, but after learning about all of this jazz, after, you know, hearing, like, interacting with gods in a way that what I honestly just thought that they were, you know, ideas, and to learn that they are actual, I don't think I'd be able to go back to a normal, or what my status quo was. So, and I want to get you guys home. You know, I want to help through all of that. But yeah.
I mean, I don't want you to go. That helps. Can I do anything?
I mean, we can help each other. You
Okay.
can forgive me for dragging you along fucking 500 miles.
You did not drag me along. I came willingly.
Well, unfortunately.
I wanted to come. I thought this was right.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have to convince myself that it was. Or I'm going to let this eat me alive. If I don't convince myself that somewhere in the grand scheme of things, this was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I do agree in a sense. I mean, if I'm
That's
gonna...
more for self-care.
Well, yeah, if
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I am anti-fate, you know, then I would be going against that ideology if I'm saying that this was the wrong choice to make. Because that's still assuming that there's a right one.
Yeah.
Assuming that there was something I was supposed to do. Which is kind of where all the anxiety is coming from. So, you're right in that this wasn't the wrong thing to do. It's just, now we know better.
It was the thing we did.
It was the thing we did, and now we know better. And I'm just hoping it didn't cost so much.
As you say that, there's a little tug on your sleeve.
On my sleeve?
Who came in?
I don't even
with
look.
My
I don't even
passive
look.
perception of 16.
My passive perception is 17. I hope you rolled for them, Aram.
Yeah.
I don't even look. I say, Slugs, I swear, if that's you.
It's not. It's Stacy and a couple of Stacy's friends. And Stacy and her friends
Hello, Barb.
have sewn, well, not sewn, but like woven, I suppose, this like little web doll, and it's got
Fucking
horns
what?
and a giant smile, and it's clearly like a very rough interpretation of you. And Stacey kind of holds it aloft.
Hello.
In front of you.
Here is a horrifying self-image.
Are you looking for an effigy that you can burn of your own body?
Did you mean a terrifying baby doll of yourself?
It's got little arms but like no fingers, so it's like big numbs.
I also would feel bad leaving behind literal children that we have on this airship that do things like this.
That is terrifying. That thing is terrifying. And also, yeah, I mean, like, I
After holding it aloft for a second, you don't grab it.
No,
Stacey
God, no.
just place it down next to you, pats your arm, and then all the
barely feel
spiders
that.
run away and
It's a
disappear.
spider.
Yeah, it's very just like a little breath.
someone will appreciate my art one day. Goodbye. Ashton's like, I grew up in a very like contained unit. It was like me and two people. It was my dad's, and that was it, because people didn't like me. I didn't hang out with people, and this is the largest group I've been in for an extended period of time, and I had not known any of you for very long, but I would lay down my life for you all, and that feels really weird. But I trust you all implicitly. Sadly, even Malvorn at times. And he's a dick, but
I heard that.
he's helping us, and
You go to the Mind Palace.
I don't know, I kind of like him better when he's around Janice. I feel like Janice like chills him out a bit, and then I like him more. But I feel silly sometimes, but yeah, I don't want to. I feel responsible for everybody on this ship.
I'm glad you feel that way.
I feel that way about you. I care about you, and I don't want something to
No,
happen to you.
I do genuinely care about you all as well.
Feels weird, but it's true.
Yeah, it's weird in a way that there's something about the yakety pack. I can say that in character, right?
I don't know.
At least if we've called ourselves the pack.
I think
before.
so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We are a pack.
And Barb
yeah.
has said yakety yak out loud.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It tracks.
no, I feel that way about you all, you three. I don't want to. I know I personally am not in a place to accept the responsibility of all these other people who, as much as they may not act like it, do have their own autonomy. But I guess no. I mean, it's
I mean,
a
I
weird
think
thing to
that's
say, but
no. It's a fault in me, I think.
and it's a fault in me as well. So
You don't have to come out if you don't want to. You can stay in here if you want to.
I'm good at bottling stuff out. I can.
That's not good,
But it serves a purpose at the moment.
but it's not good.
Yeah, well. Want.
If you need to talk, you can. I'm here.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll leave the room.
Okay. So you leave the room and close
And
the door.
everyone's against the
Yeah,
door with
I was about
like,
to say.
bye.
Everyone just kind of like turns.
and it's like.
Yeah.
Oh, she's coming out of she's coming out of the door.
No, so,
no.
oh, yeah, Theodore, like,
Cree's
how's-
like, the weather. The weather's really nice outside. Oh.
I mean, it's the weather's been lovely. If you like that sort. Oh, Astrid,
Hello.
fancy
Hello.
seeing you here. So everything's all right.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's good.
You look nice today.
Why, thank you.
I spit dick onto a rum.
Is she wearing anything different than she's normally wearing?
Oh yes,
She's
yes.
nude.
She has a different outfit every single day.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it's like, and all of her jewelry is perfect.
I love her.
Everything's
She's a
perfect.
princess.
Now that I'm thinking
Yeah.
about her as like Farah from Overwatch, I want to kiss her more.
Yeah, right.
So are we gonna contact the warden?
Oh yeah, Bob.
Yeah, what's up?
The whole reason.
We should contact the
Give
warden.
us your phone.
Can we borrow your phone?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'll pull out the CDs. And God, how did I do this again?
I truly forget.
I truly forget.
It was like oh we said it was like the Princess Leia like hologram
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah.
You just held it in your hand in front of you.
So last
No,
week's
you had to say the warden's name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ezekiel. I don't know.
Ezekiel.
What is it? Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh, you want to know what I do? Check this out.
Yep.
This is something that someone who didn't just go through all that trauma would be fun and creative enough to do it. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
break a little bit.
Let's do it.
I get one of my bone fingers and start extending it out to create just a bone needle, and I place the CD like resting on top of it, and I start spinning the CD really fast.
Sure.
And then
You're
with my
Harlem
other
Globetrotter.
bone finger, I do an even smaller bone needle, and I start trying to play the grooves on the CD like an old record. And then I open my big skeletal mouth. No, I'm
You're like,
kidding.
what if you were like Stitch?
going
Wait,
on?
I'll be Lilo, you be Stitch. I just like open your mouth over and over again and close it.
You
Okay.
ain't on the mother.
All right. I mean, okay.
Did someone make a meme of that where it was like, send me the nicest angel you have? And then it was like St. Barb as Stitch laughing
yeah.
maniacally. That was a very
Oh,
good
man.
meme. Whoever made that in our Discord.
Anyway, each CD has to be played differently, so I play it this way.
Okay. No. I'm sorry. I'm
That's
not
the first time Rama said no.
Yeah,
Now
no.
that's a world break. Well, you can grow a propeller out
We
of water,
already
but
established that it's a stone disc that you held in your
there are
hand.
grooves in it. You didn't look closely.
No. So you hold the stone disc in front of you, you
But the-
say
so
the
yeah,
warden's name.
The last
Jeez.
time we spoke to him, we told him to go to the mountains. So that's
Yeah.
just like establishing where we last kind of talked to
Yep.
him. Was he was leaving the temple to follow the seekers to the mountains.
Yeah.
So there
That's-
is. Sorry.
Yeah. So that was going on. I was just
There's
Just a
a
reminder.
moment, and there's a crackling of energy that plays across the plate and across the stone, and then the image of the warden appears, crackles, falls apart, appears again, crackles.
What?
Jesus.
Hey, good to see you too.
Sorry, just
And then there's some crackling again,
I'm here.
Yeah, where's here?
and I am over, and there's some crackling you can't understand.
The front of the Western Mountains.
Okay. We just reached our destination. It was lackluster. We are we are just holding down base for a hot second.
Okay, and then there's some crackling,
The ship
crackle, crackle, crackle.
followed
Crackle pop.
has over mountains, is now soon approaching, but others,
And then there's a long part of static,
and they entered the temple.
and there's a pshoo, and the image goes out.
Wait, what did he say?
Enter the temple.
Enter the town. They're soon approaching.
That's-
They're over the western.
Mountains.
But others, and there was some crackling.
Oh, other
Enter
people.
the
Others
temple.
Enter the temple.
The fucking conquistadors. What are they called?
The
They-
Forgotten.
They have Oh,
Conquistadors.
Meta. You're right. Meta. It's the other fucking game.
That's the Forgotten.
But no, I was thinking the people that were coming to interview everybody.
Oh, the Inquisitors.
Inquisitors, yeah.
The
Conquistadors.
I mean, that
I don't know.
No one suspects the
but now you're right.
conquistadors.
Meta. It was
It's-
100%. The
It's
other
Forgotten.
game.
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
the-
people having
the
the
Forgotten.
cool plot. It's a ROM giving the main plot to our guests.
You guys were the B team all along. I thought you understood that.
Yeah.